All right, recording has begun, I believe. Yep, there we go. We're back. It's been a little while. It doesn't feel like it, but it's been a little while since we played the RimWorld Zombie Run. If you haven't been here for it, in chat, you can type !run or !zombie. If you're watching this later on YouTube, you can check the description. But yeah, we are back to RimWorld Zombies. It's been crazy. We got to figure out how to deal with those spitters, man. Those spitters. It's still run number 5. Yeah, still run number 5, but we almost lost the entire base. Like, we ended up having 3 prisoners, and we lost all of them because of a spitter incident. They're really insane. I think we're just gonna have to rush the spitters, and hopefully we have enough antidotes that people that get bit. Yeah. Stelarch is a vampire, has 0. It's also in the Stelarch's a vampire. You can just force them to death rest and turn them on to not wake up from death rest. And as long as their mood is high when they first death rest, you don't have to worry about them breaking down, eating, being upset, nothing. So I really like it when the Stelarch is a vampire. Coast, thank you for the subscription. Brand new. Thank you, Coast. And Confucius, thank you for the double digits. 10 months. Thank you, Confucius. Thank you, Coast. Sleep forever. All right. So yeah, we had a really bad spitter event. So let's go ahead and check. Zombies are going to be on a downswing in about a day and then about 8 days. So in about 8 days, we can do 4 festivals, hopefully, for new colonists. We've also started doing our scans, although I had to turn these off temporarily while some power issues are being taken care of. P music back after like 4 or 5 days. Map this size. This is only a medium map. It just looks bigger because I have Camera Plus to zoom out, but it's just a medium. So I usually play on medium 275. So got Minoc, Twinkie, welcome back. We have gotten some scans though, and some scans are decently close, like that one, and we have some scans in here. So these are off right now, so we can't see them, but we have plenty of steel to scan. We are currently working on getting to the ability to make our own components, which is going to be huge for us, and we're working on getting new pawns. So zombies right now are repopulating or have recently repopulated the map. So there's a couple ideas that I have been having with the spitters, right? So one, we can have basically another little base under the mountain that we go hide out in. But here's the problem. The last spitter was 20 waves, and that lasted like a day or more of it just shooting out waves, and it entered aggressive. We actually had one enter that had like 40 something waves, but it wasn't aggressive yet. If that one had sent out all 40 something waves, like this would all be gone, and we'd have to wait in here for multiple days, which is maybe not feasible with the size that this is. We might get that set up as backup, but I'm actually thinking we might have to try, as soon as a spitter starts, we have to rush it. But there's another big problem in doing that, and it's not just about people turning into zombies. The spitter can actually shoot out special zombies, we've learned. And there is a special zombie that just explodes. It's like literally a mortar. So if they shoot one of those TNT zombies in the middle of us before we can get to the spitter and stop them, we just lose the run. There's no real good way to take care of them that is safe. And they have so much health, mortars aren't really an option. So yeah, we're going to have to get like overwhelming firepower that I can kill it and line people up in literally a line. And then have the backup safety room with like this being a place to store food. And if we've already had an infestation here once, and if an infestation happens while the spitter is on the map, we might just literally just lose. Like crazy. You locked them in. Sad you missed the streams. Yeah, they were watching. Almost called you Mini Moose instead of Mini Mongoose. Mini Mongoose, I appreciate it. Colin, Ringar, Golem, welcome back. Favorite piece of zombie media? Yeah, Golem. I'm new here. Do kill boxes work? It doesn't show that you're new here. Let's go on Leafy. But yeah, I mean you can use kill boxes in this. I'm not though, because I don't want to wait to the base always open. That we have to constantly be in there and dealing with stuff. Are zombies a wall? Mini Moose was a character on Invader Zim. Yeah. Go on, Kong, welcome back. Just got a confirmation. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying, that we would have to store some food in here, and then if an infestation happened, it's just gone. But anyway, that's one of the things that we'll work on. Another one, like I said, is going to be to just get overwhelming firepower and try to get to the spitters. In fact, this is dangerous for other ways, but we might want to make some concrete paths to some of the extreme points on the map. The downside is raiders can use those paths to get to us faster, but we can use them to get to the spitters faster. Ever watched Invader Zim, but your friends love it? It's really good. Yeah, Invader Zim's good. Yeah, and the kill boxes also be countered a bit by explosive zombies, by the black goo zombies. Yeah. Are those white? Yeah, those are all zombies. Yeah. There's currently 449 zombies on the map. Yep. All right, so we are going to go ahead and turn these back on. Okay. All right, I'm gonna sing the Doom song now. Launching mechanism to attack spitters. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be rough. Yeah. So one of the things that we were most recently working on was getting another geothermal. That's why we were getting these sandstone blocks. Now the one big downside of that is we're out of components, I believe. So I think we're out of components. So we're either gonna have to protect someone and go get them. Running out of videos. You ran out of videos. That's surprising because I have like. I'm sure you didn't watch all of them. Maybe. Either way. Gazer, thank you for coming in. Let's take a look and see if we can find any components that I can like go guard people while they get. If not, we're gonna have to try to get a trade caravan out. Oh my god, I forgot about that. The trade caravan that went terribly bad, where we almost killed our own horse. Oh, that was terrible. And we started to almost lose people. I forgot about that. That happened on Sunday. All right. Well, no, I think that's beginning of October. I'm gonna combine it with the start of horror season. That's gonna be horrible. Soul Sapper, welcome in. Yeah, you've been working on it, Minoc, yeah. Igor. If we get someone out to trade and we clear a path and we actually manage to get them out, they'll be able to come back in 8 days. We'll get them out when it's a day and a half from now, when it's at the lowest. We should be able to swing that. And then we need to go trade for some components. And then with those components, we will make another assault rifle. We'll get the geothermal down, and we'll make 1 or 2 fabrication benches. So that's what we're waiting on right now. So for anyone that hasn't seen this, the zombie threat level goes up and down throughout the seasons. You have very few times when it's at 0. At 0 threat, there's no zombies on the map. Some Gars, because they have tough skin glands. Get a roll call for the colony. You want to see the pawns? Here. We got Zusha, the crafting and construction specialist. Furzin, the construction specialist. Red Nix, our moral guide and drug connoisseur. They plant a lot of drugs. Alpaca, the dirt mole leader. Good at mining, very smart. Glenn, he doesn't like drugs much. He doesn't like doing drugs much, but he'll cook them. He'll make drugs all day long, every day, but he's not going to dip into his own supply. Vess, the tough planter. Wet Rock, a sick jogger. We're not talking about like the good kind of sick, you know? They get lots of diseases. They're also good at crafting and fighting. We got a Vig, who is a kind planter and artist. Marla, the delicate, greedy plant lady. River, friggin' pyro miner. Lost Spaceman, he's just ugly. And he plants things. Adams, which is a super immune animal handler. And we got Ken, the 75-year-old aesthetic wimp who likes eating zombies. And bald dude. Capable of violence is all you need to know about him. All right, we're all caught up. He's just ugly. I don't know. That's a good question. Would shock lances work against a spitter? We might have to try that out. I don't know if they have any psychic sensitivity or not, but if we have any leftover money when we go trade, we'll get a shock lance. They're good to have anyway, and we can try it on the spitter next time. Yeah, so for anyone that didn't see, we actually captured a zombie spitter, and then we killed it, and we had Ken eat it raw, and he liked it. He ate the whole friggin' thing in one meal. So. Hey, sometimes you're just really hungry, all right? Klebs, they were the 7 months. Thank you, Klebs. Much appreciated. Mathis, they were the 7 months also. Zombies are a huge wall. Ket's 23 months. Thank you, Ket. Oh, someone posted a clip of it in the Discord. I gotta check it out. I didn't even notice that someone posted it. Yeah. That was awesome. Yeah, I'm guessing they won't work on it either, but it's worth a shot, right? Yeah, he's an aesthetic. He's like, oh yeah, that hits the spot. Nothing fancy for me, please. So we'll be setting up the caravan very, very soon. 40-something-year-old woman with a luscious head of brown hair. That's right, bald dude. A woman with luscious hair named Bald Dude. That's right. That's right. All right, let's go ahead and start setting up the caravan. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. You turn zombies into chem fuel. You can actually butcher zombies, but you have to do kind of a trick to do it. Was this the closest one? But yeah, if you do that trick, I'm guessing you would just get human meat, but we haven't done the trick yet. The trick is you have to set up a butcher table and put it to butcher everything in a range rather than there's no zombies on the menu. Ken says, what? Zombies on the menu? I'll eat them either way. All right. So who are we taking? I feel like it was a Vig, right? I should double check. Yep, it was a Vig. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Bunch Swishers was play RimWorld 2, even though you can get tired of the camera interaction with the public. It's a fun job. Yeah, it's still a job, you know. If it wasn't for RimWorld paying the bills, I would not be playing RimWorld on the stream, you know. But yeah, not complaining, just telling you the realities. A raid. Uh-oh. Oh no, right as they're sappers. What are they? Oh, it's all melee tribal. Let's go. We can deal with this. They're hitting right as the zombie threat level is dropping, so they will actually be able to get in. But we should be able to kite and kill all these as they come in. Let's use combat command just in case. They are Neanderthals though, so we gotta be a little careful. I hope this doesn't screw up our that's something you don't hear every day on my end, an LMG. Anyway, I hope this doesn't screw up our getting ready for the caravan. It doesn't look like it will. Okay. All right, let's set that up again. So this is the close one. A Vig. We're gonna take some of the Husky as well. They're not named Huskies. And we're gonna take 800 Psychite T, which is kind of nuts, but you know, we're gonna be trading for a lot of stuff. We'll take some extra rice, and we're gonna take some extra meals too. All right, hopefully we can get out and get some trade done. You know what? We can take even more. No, that's fine. All right, 0.7 days. We're almost at 0%, but we got to be careful. Depressive nervous. Hopefully they die without an infection. I guess we'll see. Don't forget to double tap. And cardio. Cardio. Very important. Alright, so a Vig should be getting ready here. On the door. There's a special zombie, but that one will go away at the 0%. We're at 1% right now, so I think we've timed this pretty well. 0%. Zombies should start dying off. And keep an eye on a Vig so we can see his. Why I don't make apparel from Devil Strand? Because the Devil Strand is at 60%. That's why. You have to finish growing it, and then you have to harvest it. No. Yeah, no worries, no worries. For anyone that doesn't know, Devil Strand is the 3rd best textile in the game. It's the best textile that you can make yourself. So it is often worth the risk, especially if you're on a warm map. Now this map doesn't, it is year-long growing, but it does have cold snap. So you can end up getting, we could still get screwed over with it, but no, our Devil Strand's still growing. We're not that far into it, believe it or not. We just passed 100 days. So does armor have bite resistance? It appears to, yep. Because we had some cataphracts on the map, but just tanked so many zombie hits. No, we'll definitely end up getting Devil Strand when it comes in. Oh my god, that could have been really bad. Christ, I didn't realize so many of these had gotten returning. It's still a 0% threat. Oh my god. Is it still a 0% threat? It is. Okay. Woo. Still another one. Man, that could have been pretty bad. Okay. I think we're good. I think. Yeah, but I thought the 0% would kill them almost instantly, but I was wrong. I was wrong. All right, we're good. We're good. Go on left lower. Welcome in. Duke, Anima, Inspector. Bill Murray turns up. Calling the copyright police. Go on, Inspector. Juicer Chris, welcome back. Let's just go ahead and go take care of that one before the big groups of zombies get back. All right. Zombie kill of the week for YouTube shorts of this run. That would be cool. Zombie kill of the week. That would be cool. All right, hey, we're getting some more serum. Nice. Look at that. We're gonna have 10 zombie serum. That's good. I think we can just go after the spitter then. Like, if we get a couple bites, we have the stuff to deal with it. It's better than losing the entire friggin' base again. I'm mad that I didn't ping for the bonus stream. I didn't want to bother people because it was just a test stream, but we still had about 20. Can you use, I don't know, yeah, I want to actually capture another spitter. Losing is fun. All right, I'm curious what trainers they have. Nothing good. I don't have any bionics really, so. All right, let's go ahead and sell them these huskies and buy all the components. And then we'll check for shock lance as well. They do have a shock lance. I think I'm going to try it. And even if it doesn't work on them, we'll have another charge of it for like a doomsday or something, doomsday raider or something. But, or drop pod, you know, whatever. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I got the shock lance. So now I got to decide whether we try to clear. I think we can clear them back onto the map already. It's going to be really risky, but if he gets back in time... Yeah, I don't know. The threat's going to go up pretty quickly, and we don't know where he's going to come in. Can you use serums on someone already zombified? No, you have there's a very small timing window that you can do it. I would like him not to be out for 6. With zombie run, you can type !run or !zombie. Let's go on and pick. Pascal, welcome in. Peanuts. Oh man, they're building up real fast. Plasteel scan is good, but it's far away. Yeah, by the time a Vig gets back, it's gonna be 500. Yeah, it's because of RimWorlds. So Twitch finally listed RimWorld as a mature rated game, so I can't do anything about it unless I don't play RimWorld. So nothing I can do about that. RimWorld's rated M for mature. Rated M, mature. All right. Got our fabrication done. That's nice. Yeah, so nothing I can do there. It's quite the bloody game. Yeah, and also you can rip children's skulls out and enslave people and do lots of drugs. You can butcher people and eat their raw human meat raw. Yeah, there's quite a few things that are probably not appropriate for children. Maybe. There's just a few. I mean, humane meat. There goes the algorithm again. Put it there. In other words, it's rad. North Korea, the game. Maybe. It's Tuesday in some countries. For me, it was a Tuesday. Was the day that bison graced your village most memorable day of your life? Yeah, thank you, Pineapple. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. They're drawing up the contract now, actually. This game's still banned. It wasn't actually banned. It was not rated, and so they couldn't sell it with it being not rated or whatever. So you can look into it, but yeah, who knows? You can now get it in Australia, which is the big one. The court case happened and all that. But one serum per infection, that I don't know. Yeah, because we've only seen an infection in one body part at a time. So like I'm guessing what you mean is like if they have an infection in their arm and their leg, can one serum fix both in one surgery? I'm not sure. We haven't had that happen yet. And I think part of that is because, well, no, that's probably not it. But I have noticed that if someone is infected, the zombies won't attack them. Yeah, like treat it like medicine, or yeah, I'm not sure. Oh god, no. I didn't notice there was a special zombie nearby. Let's go pop that one. You guys stay in the walls. Okay, he's there still, so let's pop out over here. I'm gonna send quite a lot of people out so we can get a really good volley. So maybe we have a good shot of killing in just one volley. Yeah, no idea if that got him or not. This one, it looks like we probably killed in a volley. Yeah. All right. That one, I don't see it coming up. What's black? That is like, it's a special zombie. So it slows you down a lot, and it's also really flammable. It's like zombie bile. You can think of it as just tar, though. It's like tar. Oh, man. We're going to have to let him wait 5 days. So. Alright. What's the wording? It's a surgery, and you can only see the surgery if they have the infection. So, yeah, I'm not sure. And young. Thank you for the $5 donation. Started VOD 21 at Winston. Getting close. It's really insane. There's no way to top that difficulty-wise. Chronology, what is the next playthrough right after? Right after Winston, we did two do-all quest runs. And then Biotech came out before I was finished with the second do-all quest. Yeah. Thank you again for the donation. Yeah, the serum is a surgery bill and surgery order, and you can't actually set it unless you have an infection. All right, so we need to make sure he rests on this tile. Okay, so for anyone that doesn't know, if you actually get them to rest on top of a settlement, they cannot be ambushed. So hopefully I got it correct. He's going to be sitting out there for a while, and if we need to bring him food, hopefully he'll be all right. But he's going to be able to forage for berries as well. He's tribal, so should be okay. This game makes you want ribs. Doth Tater, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Tater. Thank you for using that here. Probably heard this. Counts as a tier 1 sub, so no more ads here for you, and it financially supports the stream. So thank you, Tater. Thank you. All right, so in 5 days, we will bring them in. We'll be able to get our components going. Okay, I was like, we do have advanced components still, right? I was gonna hang out here and eat berries all day. Yeah. Had to make rib earlier today. Another special zombie. Let's go pop that one. Gotta be really vigilant about special zombies. There's a minor one. Let's go take that one out too while we're out here. Randy, if you could stop striking out plants with your Sky God fire, I'd appreciate it. These runs on YouTube, the all quest one, no. That's why. So back then, YouTube was about 3 or 4 runs behind, and then Biotech was announced and released, and so I didn't get any of those runs on YouTube, and that's one reason why Winston Waves released so much later. Is I was taking a break from RimWorld on Twitch, and I was like, hey, why don't I have one of the runs from before Biotech, one of the really interesting ones, edited and put out. But yeah, so that's why Winston Waves. I still get questions on Winston Waves like every week, or someone will comment and be like, I don't understand, why didn't you use genetics? How come all your raids are baseliners? Because Biotech didn't exist. That's why. Answer the questions, and the answer to that question is in the pinned comment, the description, and the beginning of the video. So I don't know what. I thought I covered all bases, but you know, Abalone, thank you for the 19 months, and Passicle, thank you for the 3 months already. Thank you, Pass. And Maxine Jeans getting wrecked. Yeah, it was really crazy. Yeah. Yeah, no one reads those things. Yeah. Just put it in red flashing letters on the screen the whole time. Pre-biotech footage. Yeah, the bows are incredible in this run. Yeah. Remember annotations? I do. Yeah. A red flashing letters a wall. Apparently they must be. Apparently they must be. All right, so I need to go ahead and start kind of planning this out as well. Then I'm actually going to triple connect it to the base. Don't usually, but the nature of this run, might not have a chance to go out there very often, so. All right. Zombies are walls. They can get over walls. We're typing comments sometimes. Wait a minute. One said. All the time, you would think that people from roles, you know, next to the game could also look at the menu, research tree. Yeah, you would think so. But it's okay. It's just one of those things you have to deal with, you know. Just one of those things you kind of get used to, and you're just like, oh man. Oh man. So there are some agitated zombies that can happen at night. So these are just normal zombies that are agitated.
Join us or die, master.
Nothing special otherwise. Let's see if we can draw them by shooting this muffalo. Oh, we can draw another muffalo. Oh, it did draw them. Okay. I really am happy that Brains added a sound mechanic to the zombie mod. And boy, the first time I figured it out, when we first tried a gun, was pretty scary, but all right. Oh, that one's still alive. Oh, can we see those? That's a special zombie ability. So the actual black cloud blocks our line of sight. You can't shoot into it or through it. And then the remaining stuff on the ground is like a sticky, flammable tar. Yeah, I wonder if we can... Oh, there's a breacher zombie on the way too. Man, oh man. And I hear a key zombie. I don't know where it is, but I heard it spawn in somewhere. All right, so the... Oh, maybe that's his armor jingling. So the breacher zombie is gathering a group. IKEA zombies. Bring meatballs. Minoc, thank you for the gift sub to Mini Mongoose. Thank you, Minoc. Much appreciated. No more ads for you, Mini Mongoose. Thanks to the Minoc. And Victor is going to have to camp out there for 4 days. 4 days. 4 days of camping. Look at Readams and River drilling in the barracks. What run comes right after the pacifist run? I don't know. Melee Gods, maybe? Melee Gods, maybe? I don't know. They're in order on YouTube, though. Is it like Tower Defense or Wave Sim? It's very editable. So the way that we're playing it, there are two things. These guys are infected. There are two things that's happening. One, there's always pretty much always zombies on the map, including special zombies that spawn in. And then there's also zombie events that happen. Zombie attacks, zombie mortar spitter things. It's a combination, but there's always the ambient threat of zombies on our map and spawning in and special zombies. So these guys are actually going to turn into... I thought it was the No Walls run, then Incapable Violence, and then Melee Gods, but I don't know. It doesn't... I don't remember. But they're in order on YouTube, but you can also always check my website. They're in order on there too. So if you go to my website, it has all my runs on there. You can click on RimWorld specifically, and it'll link you to the first episode of the YouTube run. It gives you the description of the run. You can even search for keywords on my website. So go to adverseverything.com, and the search you want to type in like Randy, for instance. You want to see all the runs that have Randy as a keyword. You could find those. They're in chronological order on the website on release date to YouTube. So the only one that's not in order is Winston Waves, and that's just because I didn't post that to YouTube until way later than I actually streamed it. But yeah, when I do a run, when I'm done or start posting a run, I then post it to the website as well. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, the dogs are just free to do whatever they want, yeah. As long as there's not a raid. So these guys are going to turn... New lovers. River and Alpaca. Alright, you guys getting a steel bed. Ah, the comfort of steel. It's gonna feel real nice on your back. YouTube content is pre-recorded. It is, aside from that one community challenge I ran. So far, it looks like OBS is holding up. Anyone notice anything weird about the stream? No No tearing, no quality issues today. All right. River and alpaca. There you go. Don't be trying for babies. No issue so far? Good, thank you. Some weird guy in the corner blocking the chair. Yeah, that usually happens. Alias, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, Alias. Usually there's more donations. You know, it's... Thank you, I appreciate it. We usually have lower sub count and stuff like that on Thursday. The weekend is usually the bill paying days, you know? No, thank you. I know that seems to happen a lot where it's like, avoid having babies, and they're like, what? All right, I'll get pregnant every chance to get. Guess that's what happens though when they're getting like 4 to 8 lovings a night, you know? You guys better leave. Sev, thank you for the 10 months, double digits already, Sev. Much appreciated. Welcome back, welcome back. I think those guys are gonna leave. I think they're gonna leave. What kind of traders were they? I don't remember. They do have components, so I think we can trade with them before they turn. Might as well do that. Not Kin, because he's a mess. He's just a mess. Rengar, 19 double, well, tier 2. 19 months, tier 2. Closing on that whole calendar year. Right, a tier 2 at a time. Thank you, Rengar. The Carbonite Sub Club, the Solo Club. No, we turned zombies attacking animals off for 2 reasons. One, it made it so there was always combat music, just non-stop, because zombies are always engaging animals. And then the other reason is that we kept getting the alerts over and over. So we would get like yak revenge, deer revenge, emu revenge, you know, whatever. Just over and over and over, and it was getting annoying, so we turned it off. But on the other side of that, the zombies don't attack mechs, and I'm wondering if I had zombies turned on to attack animals, they'd also attack mechs. I don't know. Camera Plus takes mechs as animals, so this mod might as well. But I don't know. There we go. Those components. Solo Club. I remember a long time ago, my wife and I still talk about it. This was a long time ago, like 15 years ago or something. I was gonna go get something, store or something, and I was like, or going to go eat or something, and I was like, now I'm going to Taco Bell, Han style. And my wife was like, what? And I go, Solo. She rolled her eyes. It was pretty cheesy, but it was memorable. So mechs attack zombies, if they don't fight back, yeah. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Are these guys gonna stay till they turn? I'm kind of, nah, we got time. Bad pun, dad pun. Cheesy and memorable, just like Taco Bell. That's right. Doesn't it repress something as traumatic as that joke? Yeah, you are one to talk for sure, Inspector. You, of all people. Hey, what do you mean by that? You know exactly what I mean by that. I already got the components, yeah. I got him. All right. I want to make sure we get a few of these. We're going to start out with 2, though. Start out with 2. I don't remember any of those jokes. All right, make components due until we have X. X is, let's go like 40. Okay. Yeah, works. You laughed at the joke, nice. Now you can use it too. You can see if whoever you use it on ends up rolling their eyes too. Oh man, I have to go to this appointment, and I don't want to go Han style. What Han style? What are you talking about? Solo. All right. Nobody, no knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Lurky turkey. Left, thank you for hanging out. Much appreciated. I like the limbo Han style. All right, making our own components. What a massive jump for us here. A massive jump. Those guys are still here? Come on. Tons of it that works in German too. Perfect. Oh, that one Muffalo. So sad that his friend died that he's going to perhaps graze on the corpse. Oh, we're going to test if it does. Gotcha. Autocorrect. We're waiting to zombify. Yeah, it really seemed that way, but I guess they're finally leaving now, so. No wonder he likes it. They're German. Their comedy is the worst. Ha ha. Ho ho. Ho ho ho. The other colony doesn't, or the other people don't seem to blame us if they get turned into zombies, no. Their comedy are the bratwurst. I could go for some bratwurst and sauerkraut at the moment. Sour based on my response. Going Snake, welcome back. Welcome back. The Vig's just camping out, you know, gathering berries, living their, well, not their best life, but living a life. A life. We'll probably get a smelter up now that we're actually able to make our own components as well. Probably we'll do that. So I don't have to be quite as stingy with the components anymore. Now you're hungry. All right, we're gonna put components in this one. And then we have a lot to do when it starts getting to that timer again. 3 days, we need to run 4 festivals and get a Vig in and work on the geothermal. So quite a bit to do. What's this sweet music? Why, this is P music. P. As in pterodactyl. I almost said something about it being sweet. That would have been, it could have been quoted. No. It's called P music because the guy's name is Pepsin, so it's just P-music, Pepsin music. Dan, they were the 6 months. Aries, cut that out. All right, how many beds will we destroy in this? Chaotic good. I would have to see what's going on. Do you have a powered turret somewhere in your base? The dog says, I'm in danger. But you can post a screenshot of your base and your setup in the Discord if you want, and we can take a look. But the most common reason is you have a powered turret somewhere in your base. Pathable powered turret. What just happened? A dug too deep event. Dug too deep. Insects. Bugs, Jim. Bugs. Drill bugs, yeah. Drill bug. So she's infected, so the zombies won't eat her. And she's just going ham with this chain shotgun before she turns. Bugs are on. They appear to be on, yeah. What's going on, Raven? All right. The man-hunting tourist. All right. Infection 2. And you changed Bugger Man. Spinning around in circles, just blasting off. Yeah. Heroic move. Box art moment. Shooting over the shoulder backwards, you know. We're still going. Headshot. Headshot. Double kill. Triple kill. Killing spree. Game music sound a tiny bit louder. Sure. There you go. Let me know if that's too loud now. Because I'm on a different setup than yesterday, so. Let me know if it ends up being too loud for anyone. Rescue and cure her. She's 15. Do one box art. You're dancing around. Sounds better? Okay, thank you. All right, sounds good. Chaotic, yeah, let me know. Let me know. Just try to have no power turrets in your base. See what happens with a normal raid. Don't you have nimble? That's so crazy. They're getting pushed around. So I'm like, how are those tortoises doing? Tortoises are wiping out a lot of zombies. We got 3 days. Hey, what's happening? Did I hear a special zombie that... Oh, all right, check this. Here we go. Zombie kill of the day. Emu. Emu with... What? Hang on. Jesus. I thought it was gonna be like 7. No. No. Capture her for real. We can't cure her. It's already infected. It's in the torso, so there's no way to... There's no way. So. Man, she's killed so many, though. Is she gonna make it off the map? No way. She's gonna go home as a ticking time bomb and turn her colony into zombies. Is that really what's gonna happen, Emu? She's gone. All right. Well, the Empire's screwed, so... But hey, that's their problem. Why do I care? I can't believe she got like 52 kills. You have serum, but you can't cure it when it's red. You only have a... There's only a certain window you can use the serum. You can cure it when it's like the orange-yellow color. That's serumable. But that's how the Empire lost their glitter worlds. Yeah, that Caravan she's going back to is screwed. Red is dead, yeah, unless it's in a body part that you can get rid of. So, like, if you have that zombie infection in an arm, you can just take the arm and they'll be fine. Going Kin. You neurotic wimp. Kin's like, hey, what the crap? I've been coming here for years and this is how you greet me? We're just talking about your character, Kin. I'm sure you're not neurotic. I'm sure you're very strong. People don't need torsos, yeah. Remove an arm you're gonna replace anyway. Oh no, yeah. And those tortoises are still just wreaking havoc out there. I don't think so, because it seems they follow the same infectious criteria as a normal infection. And since bionics can't get an infection, I don't think they can get a zombie infection either. All right, we got 2.5 days left. Tortoise are doing a really good job keeping zombies off the eastern side there. And we could actually maybe get a Vig back right now, but the problem is if he spawns anywhere other than just like third of the map. Can we do a royalty ending and send an infected person off? I don't know, maybe. It's so hard to get a royal. Like, I originally want to do the royal ending, but it's so difficult because the royal traders basically die as soon as they enter the map, unless we get lucky and they enter it during one of those 0% threat single days. Is any part you can replace bionics or better? No, they still have a sick timer, so a disease timer. The rain. Tortoise holding the eastern front. Don't forget about Hemu. This is not clear because of the tortoise. This is clear because of Hemu. All's tortoise on the eastern front. So. So yeah, next we'll get the geothermal, and then I'll get a smelter going. I really hope we get some more crafters. That's basically the kind of pond we need the most of right now, some crafters. Also, now that we're getting a lot of steel in, I'll probably try to switch over to excellent beds. I'll just make them out steel. Spitter attack. Is it aggressive already? It's aggressive, but only 8 waves. Let's go. And it came in where there's no zombies. Go. Screw the tortoises. Just go. Only 8 waves this time. Get it. No, don't focus then. Get that. All right. All right. Good. Thank goodness it spawned up there. Only 8 waves though. The last one was 20 waves, and one before that had like 40 something. Yeah. We were really lucky that it spawned there because it didn't get its meat shield up. So one of the problems with the spitters is it surrounds itself with a bunch of zombies also. All right, we're gonna try out melee on it. Yeah. Oh well. So crazy how much easier that was than the last spitter. I mean, it makes sense, but what was that thing I had to kill right now? So that is a spitter. They're basically a zombie mortar, so they can spawn on the map either as calm or aggressive, and calm ones can become aggressive, but when they are aggressive they shoot super accurate zombie projectiles over or across the map all the way into your base through the roofs. It's like a zombie mortar, and they can shoot even special zombies into your base, and they are super accurate. They bullseye your pawns like crazy. So if you don't kill them fast enough, and you're not under overhead mountain, we actually lost 1 run to them already, maybe 2 runs, I can't remember, and we lost this base once or twice in this run to them. No, I don't have any update. I haven't heard from the person that made the original one. If anyone knows a lot about coding or something, hit me up on Discord, because he does have it as public on GitHub, so that you can request changes as well as like edit the code yourself. So yeah, minimap would make this a lot easier. Yeah, it seemed to be about 15 or 20 zombies per wave. So, you know, you have something that has 10 waves, it's going to shoot maybe up to 100 zombies possibly into your base through your roof. Yeah, they are really scary. Can you hard that? That hard, right? Send you a note. Vig's actually been relatively happy camping out here, just eating berries. Eating berries. Sleeping next to a pile of silver. For some reason, there's no zombies on the road. Me too. Satchel, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Rift, welcome in. I've seen that guy before. It seems like that was one of the door opening ones, but I've never seen them scream. Well, sure, that was fine. I wonder what that would have done to us. Huh. All right, we need heater stuff. Yeah, I wonder if it's like either an animal war call type thing, but for zombies, or if it does some kind of, you know, if it's some kind of sidecast against our people. Well, it's pretty loud. Yeah, maybe it would have drawn them. It makes sense that the door opening one would have something like that. 7 days to die, screamers. We can check. Yeah. 151. 188. 189. That's probably gonna be the highest, because those are the oldest spawns, or the ones that's been here longest. 189. Blows out your eardrums. No more disturbed sleep. Google it. No. Yeah, I guess hopefully we never find out what it does in melee range, but less than 2 days. Okay. Tortoise is still out there. I was gonna say going to town, but they're sleeping. Maybe they're sleeping in the town, you know? Okay. So if this ends up getting too easy, we're at 500% already, but I think if we survive today without any close calls, tomorrow I'm going to turn the types of zombies higher. So we'll get more stronger zombies. And then if we go another day with no casualties from that, then they'll get a little bit smarter. You don't think I need to make it any harder? You still think there's going to be things that we're going to see that are going to be, I don't know yet, that are going to be crazy? Go on, Smurf. Thank you, Alric. Yeah, I'm gonna play Gord later. Yeah, Gord's an interesting game. I played it in the Steam Next Fest. But you think I have about a 5% chance of success? Really? There must be some things I definitely don't know yet. Then. Yeah, that's my head on Steve's body. Yep. Yeah. That sounds a little provocative. %5 chance. Yeah, that's true. We don't have overwhelming firepower to deal with like a big enemy threat at the same time as like a spitter. So yeah, that's true. Haven't had that lineup yet. Never heard of Gord till just now. Yeah, if you want to check it out, I'm going to be trying out later the full release, and I will post that on YouTube as well. So if you're curious to see me try it out. The developer sent me a key. It's not really a sponsored playthrough. They just sent me a key. I'm happy to try the full release. Yeah, we're starting to get to that point, yeah. But even so, I'm still going to stand by that. If things feel too easy, I will up the zombie difficulty itself just a little bit. Even if maybe we don't end up needing to, really. All right, let's start building that geothermal. No thanks. No thanks, I'm good. More drugs coming in. Okay. This is Fahrenheit mods are hard to convert them quickly for you. Yeah, I'm happy to use it. You know, I've been using it for quite a while now because we have such a, especially after I switched to more of a daytime US schedule, which is kind of prime time for Europe. Figured it would be a good thing to have. That's all it does, right? Just shows the temperature conversion. I also have a clock under my monitor that shows me both temperatures as well for my actual area. So if someone asks, like, what's the temperature where you're at? Well, it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit, which is roughly 23 Celsius. So pretty comfortable out today. My wife would say that's not comfortable at all. She only likes cool weather, but... Pet Wolverine, thank you for using the Twitch Prime here. Thank you, Wolverine. A brand new Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. How many Kelvin? Have a rock. Oh, a clock. Well, I hope we don't switch from Celsius to Fahrenheit. I very much I prefer Fahrenheit to Celsius, not just from what I've always known, but it seems to be more accurate to how a human feels things, you know, without going into decimals. Fahrenheit is how humans feel. Celsius is how water feels. And Kelvin is how molecules feel. 260 Kelvin, roughly. I'd much rather a metric system for, like, you know, kilometers and like kilograms and stuff. That would be nice, you know, base 10 sort of thing, but that's right. Yeah, it's how water feels. Your molecules, so you should learn Kelvin. How long here? Less than a day, okay. You like a 0 to 100 system more than yeah. Yeah, I think Fahrenheit makes a lot of sense for human temperature. We're talking about how things feel. So it's all the same. Yeah, you know what it means though. Yeah. Facetious or not, you understand what I mean. Just popping those those tortoise every now and then. Just, well, there's one. Kill it. You feel halfway to boiling, just like water. We need that other geothermal. We'll just turn these off until we get it. Pull those batteries back up. Building cars too little. I wouldn't mind measure for that, for instance. Yeah. Like Fahrenheit for baking temps too. Is there a flame beneath you? Oh. What do I do if I'm a human in water? Well, you are experiencing things as a human. But yeah, I'm sure it has a lot to what of course, that's what I'm used to. Of course, I'm used to, you know, miles and feet and yards and all that as well. However, I definitely see the benefit of switching that over to metric. It would make a lot more sense in measurement and converting things and figuring things out like that with base 10 would be much, much easier. But when it comes to temperature, I do prefer Fahrenheit either way. I don't really care what people use. I think it's pretty dumb though when people are like, stupid Americans using Fahrenheit like some sort of idiots. Like, all right. Like, I think that says more about them. How barbaric. Cultural debate at this point. Yeah. I really don't care what things are measured in. The whole point of this is I'm happy to put both on the screen. That way, no matter where you're from, you'll know what it is. There are over 300 million of them, and all of them are stupid. 20 stone. It's about 20 stone. I do like those news articles, though, that relate things. It's so dumb because it's become a meme at this point where they relate things to other things that you also you can't grasp. It's like an item fell out of an airplane that was the size of 6 giraffe, weighing as much as 2 whales. It's like, what the crap? Yeah. Let's... An asteroid the size of 14 elephants just passed by the Earth. All right. How many washing machines tall are you? Olympic swimming pool measurement. Yeah. Let's go on. Wayland's welcome in. A hole the size of 6 washing machines. Let's close the. That's so silly. A large rock the size of a small rock was an actual headline somewhere. What? That's crazy. 12 cats worth of Twix biscuits. This lady, 100 guinea pigs away, has done just that. Oh, man. They'll use anything other than the metric system. One wash machine, 2 lids tall. So crazy. So silly. Fire starting spree. I'll burn this place down. No. Burn this place down. Make me sit there on the mining drill all day. I'll burn this place down. A hole as big as 6 rocks that are the size of 3 elephants. Chain them together. Wait, 3 elephants chained together? Give him the stapler? Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Yeah. Anyone seen the red stapler? For God's sake, he's gonna burn the base down. The way we tell time. It's interesting too, like I find a lot of this kind of stuff interesting, like how different cultures have done things and how things have changed over the years everywhere. And it's interesting going back and looking at like the base 12 system and how well that works and being like, why do we ever change? And a lot of times the root of some of the changes way back then especially is some like king or emperor who's just like full of themselves, you know, or doesn't want to be told no, or no one wants to tell them no, you know. 12 times tables. Yeah, base 12 is a really good system too. And it works so well. It's R squared. How's it going, R squared? You have 10 fingers? Yeah, but the base 12 uses the sections of the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Use your thumb to count the sections, the 3 sections of each finger in base 12. So instead of being able to count 12 to 10 on your fingers, you can count to 24 with base 12 using your finger. Well, anyway. Great for small human scale. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. Base 17. It's inconvenient for everyone. The left, yeah, which is the right side, the correct side of the road, yeah. It's almost time to bring in our caravan. We got to make sure we're doing that. Base 240. Yeah, it's true too. Yep. Yeah. And you can use it in that way as well. Yeah, like Newton is saying. Yep. So you can keep track of each 12 as well. Yep. So what was done long ago. All right, we're almost there. Almost there. Do you remember what's 13 times 3? What? We can only go to 12. Scene in the math movie with Edward James. Does a times table like that on his fingers. Show up the gang members. I don't remember that scene yet. I think I've seen that movie though. What's the name? Stand and Deliver. I think I've seen it, but it's been so long, and I think I've only seen it once. We're back in the 19th century again. Right, that's right. Come on, zombies. Is it not going to actually hit complete 0? Oh no. It's not going to hit 0. It got down to 1. We got to go clear some area. Oh, no. Crap. We got to thin this out before the zombies get back up to a higher percent. And we got to get a Vig in. Okay, that's pretty thinned out up there. That's pretty thinned out. It's still at 3%. I didn't realize it wasn't going to actually hit completely 0. Or if it did, it was only there for like a very small portion of the day. So if we can thin out the bottom... Oh my god, there was a special exploding zombie there and I almost ran right into it. All right, so you guys can come back. It's about as clear as we're going to get it. We got to bring them in, and it's, I don't know, it might be scary, but here we go. Okay, he's up there. Go, go. Vig, go. I should have waited till daytime, maybe. And we're going to need to clear out and get the horse, too. So a Vig's back, but we got to clear out and get the horse. And apparently there's a bunch of angry zombies up there in our new room. Alright. You guys, I'm going to leave you drafted now so I can go ahead and temporary unrestrict. Okay. Who's on animals? Let's have... Oh, Marla's back there. Alpaca. Crap. Friggin' horse, come back. I'm scared. I'm just scared. Alpaca. What a mess caravanning is in this friggin' run. Okay, he's got the horse. Let's clear the active zombies. Hopefully we don't have to caravan out much more. We have enough components now. We can make our own components now. Okay. All right. So Vig is back. We got a bunch of components. Jesus. Worst case, we have, yeah, like, but I definitely want to get those components. Go on, Verena, welcome back. All right. Oh my God. Speaking of languages and stuff like that, that's you guys talking about in chat. Always like the languages that are very, very, like a lot of their words are it's like very dry for what it means or whatever. Just like a phrase that means something super literal in English. It's always fun. But it's like in a weird way, you know? Like in German, yeah. Dog outside the wild, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the dogs can go out. Dogs can go out. All right. Oh, crap. We were going to do... Screw it, guys. I'm going for it. This is about as clear as it's going to be for like 14 days. Let's go. I don't have enough wood to do the ritual. Crap. Been proven. No, the dogs are good in this one. Yeah, everyone in chat. German, yeah. The colony lacks wood. The colony. Come on, harvest these. I want to do these rituals. Yeah, I forgot about that. So for anyone that doesn't know, we have a really good persona sword that has free wielder, so it doesn't bind to anyone, and it has kill happy, so anyone that holds that sword and kills something, it's a mood boost. And so before, when we were like, what do we have around that if someone gets unhappy, I could give them the sword and they could kill? And I opened the animal menu and I started hovering over the puppies, and I closed it and I was like, no one saw that. All right, let's go ahead and do these. Turn into Anakin. Yeah, someone was like, don't you dare look at those dogs. Earn their happiness by meleeing a zombie. So we're going to try to do a joint event while the zombies are about half force. The Happy Blade. Why are there so many active zombies up there? Never mind. I mistook the icon. Beautiful, but no joint event. All right, let them rest for just a little bit. All right, now party again. We started putting marble floors down. Everything got bad. See, this is why you should only deal in concrete. Just concrete over the entire world. Come on, man. If it goes down to 0%, they die out while it's at 0%. But this one didn't quite get to 0%. It got really close. It got down to 1% and then went back up. So they didn't die out, yeah. We got 2 more, okay. Concrete facility with a single marble tile in the middle. Yeah, if anyone wants to see the marble tile, they can come gather around. Whoa, look at it. That's about 2 squirrels by 2 squirrels in size. Unimpressive. You guys screwed this up. Vest compared to Vig to a chicken? He's not a chicken. He was out on the road in Zombieland by himself for 6 days. You go and he makes his mission, concrete the world. That's why he's mad about it. Oh, it's because he yeah. He crows at dawn. There's 2 reasons for the Lantern Festivals. One is it's something that we could use right off the bat with 100% without having to have a fancy room. And second, it was for RP reasons. It's a quiet one to show other people around the world to come to this area. So we're RPing. Hey, bald dude, go cut down some trees. But I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. I didn't ask for your well-being update. I asked you to cut some friggin' trees down. Thank you. All right, one more. Hey, you put that wood down, bald dude. I said chop the tree, not carry it back home. Sorry, Sky God.
Not forgiven.
Well, I thought it was more of a felt like it. No. Oh my god, it's up to 500 zombies. This is... Even if we get a joint event, we might not make it in here. But... we're trying. We'll get someone this time. A tough jogger. With 12 in crafting. And they're only... 34 years old. Well, that sucks, man. 4 events, not a single join. Oh well. Everyone is bald with their helmets on. Pretty much. Close enough. Alright, let's go pop this real quick, hopefully. I want to get the entire volley in at once. Alpaca's like, I can't get through the door because you keep changing your mind. Suck it up, Alpaca. Should you get a helmet, you start balding? Yeah. Yeah. Which medieval helmet look would you go for, though? Like, which one is your favorite? You know, you're gonna get, like, the full coverage with, like, the almost beak-looking thing and the just really thin eye slits, or going a little bit more ornate. Maybe the one that has, like, the chain hanging like a beard, you know? Perhaps the one they put on all the, like, crossbowmen in media. That one. I wasn't talking about the Plague Doctor one, no. I was talking about the actual, like, steel helmets. Gotta put a giant feather. Oh, you're going with the Warhammer routes, yeah. Favorite was the Rooster Helm, yeah. Bastet. When does the zombie run go up on YouTube? When the RNG run is done. Oh, that's your choice. I got you. I still haven't played Kingdom Come Deliverance. I have it, but I haven't played it. Great Helm. Got a buffing zombie over there. But yeah, the RNG run has a couple more episodes left to it, and then the zombie run will start going up after after that one. Yeah, I know it had kind of mixed reviews when it first came out, but it's been updated a few times, and I generally hear good things about it. All right, so we're gonna put that on Zusha. YouTube's actually catch up stream. It was actually caught up completely during the Perry run. Yeah. Expanded RNG run. It did not go well. Those are fun though. Yeah, I like doing them. Wouldn't mind doing some more of them. We really need some more pawns. Kaizo RimWorld. There's just hidden blocks everywhere. Zanman, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you, Zan. Very much appreciated. By the way, if I'm late on noticing any of those, I'm using a different setup today, and the alerts are much quieter in general. I didn't have time to try to dial that in before the stream, but yeah, if I miss it initially, it isn't for any intended reason or malice or anything. Notice that a pawn takes way more damage on the torso now that they're fully kitted out. Kills them more compared to before. So the thing about bionics, there's a couple things here to unpack with that one, but you're not wrong. The thing about bionics is they are less parts. So when you have a bionic arm, that person can only have the arm damaged and destroyed. They can't get hit in the fingers because that's not a separate part anymore. It's all one part. So what that means is that damage, especially damage like blunt damage, when blunt damage destroys a body part or damages over the HP limit of a body part, the leftover damage propagates into the next attached part. And so with a bionic, you know, there's no fingers to spread or toes to spread some of that damage through. And so, yeah, you can absolutely get more torso damage and scars, especially if you're unlucky, obviously. But in general, bionics are more susceptible to being immediately destroyed than their fleshy counterparts because of how damage propagates through body parts. It's kind of a really complex system in RimWorld, actually, that you can't do much about. So, just, you know, make sure you're wearing good chest armor and get your bionics. Such snobs, if finger breaks, they throw out the whole bionic. There's a mod that fixes that kind of thing called no missing body parts. You need bionic torso, yeah. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, that's one of the main differences between blunt damage and sharp damage. And it's that blunt damage propagates into the next part. Yeah, and so like flak vest is basically marine level armor just for the chest. So I highly recommend you trying to get to flak vests. You can just stay on flak vest the whole game if you want. That's what I generally do. And then obviously you can upgrade from there if you want. If you don't mind the slowdown from marine armor or cataphract, you know. All right, let's get this made. Finally. Sharp damage have advantage over blunt. So the game itself actually explains this stuff better than I really can. But if you go in here and you look at these values, you can read exactly how armor works. And so sharp and blunt both matter because of how damage rolls over. And that's all explained up there. I'm not going to go through all of it, but if you just hover over this in anything, it'll actually explain how the system works in RimWorld. It's kind of complex. It's not super complex. But both sharp and blunt are important. Generally, sharp is the most important because bullet damage is sharp damage. But even so, sharp is still going to overroll into your blunt resistance as well. And that's all covered in here. So check it out sometime. What damage is zombie? It depends on what they roll, I'm guessing, yeah. Mainly blunt with a couple of sharp attacks, probably. But bullets are sharp. So, yeah, I usually look at it sharp first, but that'll explain how it rolls over. If you're really curious about the specifics, they do a pretty good job of explaining it in the games. Go into any piece of clothing or armor, hit the information button, and then hover over one of those defensive properties, and it'll tell you. That's true too, yeah. And there's also stuff like that, like Pierce. And there's also a system on how often it chooses to do different kinds of attacks. Like even a weapon like a knife, you know, it can have a blunt hit with the handle or a sword. So RimWorld has a lot of things like that, a lot of little nuance to it that are based on the verb that the person uses. When am I posting on YouTube? A new video went up this morning on YouTube at 9 a.m. Zombie Run will hit YouTube as soon as the RNG run is done on YouTube. Use fists, bites. Yeah, so some of both, yeah. Install every turret inside the perimeter near the killbox. Place walls, the doors, other unpowered turrets. Willing to gain collision, it's a regular mech raid. The only thing left is to define main condition of those two are. So basically, if you have a pathable powered turret, enemy AI will not get collision because they're trying to make it to that pathable powered turret. So if you want turrets around to dissuade drop pod or sapper raids, just make sure they are walled off as far as in direction to the kill box you're trying to cause collision at, if that makes sense. A zombie just straight does martial arts. So. Yeah, having a powered turret will make them ignore other collision causing things. Low battery music bug. You might be talking about the Twitch music bug, in which case you can fix that by turning off low latency mode. For anyone that doesn't know, if you are at a stream and it sounds like the music is kind of wonky, it can just be the music. Click the gear under your video, go to advanced and uncheck low latency mode, and it'll fix it. That's what happens is, it can happen for a lot of different reasons. Like you said, it can happen when you're at low battery or internet connection isn't great. It's trying to constantly catch your stream up, and constant sounds like music are altered. You like it sometimes? You like the wonky music? All right, now we can turn the scanners back on. Yeah. It's just trying to catch the stream up, yeah. Yeah. And I was really hoping we can get at least one new pawn from that. Maybe I should vat grow some children. We gotta remember, though, the planet's gonna get destroyed, so... We have 483 days left for the planet to destroy. That's enough time to grow some children. Just build a ship now and launch it. Yeah, right. Yeah, we've actually made pretty good progress. We got pretty lucky in ponds early this time. Dark and darker. Maybe sometime, yeah. Not sure when. But yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it. Children are good for cleaning. That's true. Also, now that we're getting components, we could think about doing the mech quest. Yeah, the RP of this is I have to take everyone off the planet. Yeah, we're trying to save as many people as we can before it's destroyed. One reason why I wanted to go royalty, but it's just so hard to get royalty ranks because the zombies kill the Empire as soon as they show up to trade with us every time. Outer wall, doors, a man, simulated chamber closed. Got a random child from a group of child beggars. There's that one on YouTube. That's the one on YouTube, yeah. That's the RNG run. Yep. That's the one currently going up on YouTube. Yeah, I do want to open the Ancient Danger next time we have a zero threat day, but It doesn't look like we're going to have one at 12 days. It's going to go down to like 1%. Might still be a good opportunity. I mean, we may could do it even before then, honestly. Probably could. Hasn't many breachers spawned in a while. There's some explosive zombies over there, though. Trying to really narrow the rundown. I know which one they're talking about, though, yeah. That's happened in a lot of runs. Isn't that weird? And it really sucks. We would have 3 more pawns right now if it wasn't for that spitter killing the 3 prisoners. Hey, advanced fabrication. Nice. It's 500. Have any idea how little that narrows it down? Yeah. Door zombie. Do we have the turret back up? We do. Okay, we're fine. It's a light level over there. It is dark. Okay. Start down there too. Do this for movement speed and for mood. Okay. Major threats too. They come towards sound, yeah. So if we make sound over there, the zombies around will run to us. For a turret, it depends, yeah. If the turret actually gets... If it's just the barrel needs steel. But if the turret breaks down, like... Everything that uses a component breaks down on average once every 5 years, something like that. And so to repair it in that state, you'll need a component. But if it's just the barrel, then just a steel. Killing double strand, yeah, it'll be all right. It's just a couple. Just a couple. Yeah, the comms console, yeah. Yeah, so the mean time between components-based building breaking down once every 5 years. Because it can't happen immediately, right? But it usually doesn't. 7 days for the next festivals. We haven't had a trade ship today either. Man, we had so many trade ships on, was that Saturday or Sunday? Whatever, it doesn't matter. One of those days, we had a lot of trade ships. All right, let's get these powered up. Screw it, we'll just run this across. That works. Take to grow in hydroponics. You can't grow double strand hydroponics. Not without a mod. It's one of the things you can't. Like corn. That would be nice though. Would be nice. No corn, no double strand. It's kind of odd that that's the case. But I guess it's balancing reasons, because corn, I guess, makes sense that you couldn't roof over it, you know? But even so, how short are the roofs in RimWorld, you know? But it's tying in for you. All right, getting a few things done. Really, really want more crafters and construction people. 5 cut blocks tall, yeah. Yeah. I wonder if that's like 5 cinder blocks. That's supposed to die when the power goes out. They will die, yeah. If the power is out for too long, it is an instant. They will die. 1 pixel off the ground. Stonk. Squub butts. Gross butts. We got some gross butts here. Killing some zombies. Gross butts. Oink up. I love the pig names. I was about to say, how can you not love gross butts? But that, I still said it anyway. But anyway. I do love the pig names. Join the stream. Would you pronounce that as taco making or Tacoma King? It depends on the capitalization, yeah. Tacoma King, taco making. No, that's a good question. Let's go on Viper. Yeah, so raids are getting strong enough to pretty easily take out the zombies around them. It's just a matter of... Oh, God. There's a second group. I was like, that does look pretty small. What? It's average size, that raid. Pretty small. Tacoma King. We're going biggie, meaty. Snuff Martin. The raid was in the pool. There was shrinkage. What? Raids shrink? Mastic hay ball. Meaty piglet. Oh, there's no longer heavy bridges. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. If it's not a breach raid, there's gonna be enough bodies to absorb all doomsdays. So if we can get to like 20 assault rifles, well, 20 pawns that have assault rifles, we'll probably be good. The pigs produce human meat, yeah. You have a frag grenade and you decide to melee 2 zombies. Excellent. Piglet, how smart are you? Smarter than the average pig. It's possible to train the zombies up. I don't know yet. I need to try out the thumper still. Corn can be grown in animatronics, but stalks can reach 7 feet in height. RimWorld has low ceilings, yeah. The Devil Strand must just be balancing reasons, right? There's no other reason. All right, how are you guys in the south doing? Oh, they've made the classic mistake of splitting up. We can cover more ground this way. Let's all split up. All right, burning zombies. We've had some zombies that were burning. Yeah, I haven't specifically went out of my way to burn them, but they actually burned for a long time too. The Delta split. Hey, what's going on here? Nugfur. Oh, he's ready to take his go juice. Oh, look at this. He is kiting this and throwing grenades. Oh, you gotta lead. Oh, Nugfur. He didn't need the grenades. He didn't need the grenades. You gotta lead those throws, man. Heard meowing from the car. He popped the hood and there was a tiny kitten. Yeah. I'm always worried about that. Something like that happened to... I think it was my uncle or something when I was a kid. And I always kind of worry about that now. There was like a... It's gonna be terrible. There was a kitten or cat or something, an animal that crawled up into a stray or something that crawled up into the car to get warm after they had left their car there. And they went out and started the car and ended up killing it. Sad. Sad, sad. Oh, was unharmed? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Sad, sad. I still need to set up the smelter. So the bad side about this is they are killing quite a few zombies. Some of them are going to turn into zombies themselves. They're going to turn into special runner zombies. Another bad thing is they're clearing out crappy zombies, and that means some new ones can spawn. This girl in his RV that was split in half when it started up. Ugh. Oh, creatures. All right, well, I'll just stay in here, I guess. That's where all the wood went. That's where all the wood went. Let's stop doing that one. Well, you can finish that one, I suppose. Someone else in your pool vacuum. You don't believe it started out as a cube. Trying to not get wet. Rode home about 32 miles in the engine bay. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, at least it was unharmed, aside from being probably in shock, like you said. Yeah, here come the runner zombies. Stonk. Stonk, you're one of the ones I read the name for. A lot of agitated zombies over there now. We gotta keep an eye out for any breacher ones or anything. All cleaned up. Love the new life. You have other cats too. That's good. Stonk's rising. How could he betray us like this? Boy, oh boy, I want to get another crafter. Things are moving slower than I want. Yeah, it's good. You guys remember that Homeward Bound movie? I need to show that to my daughter. I remember when that came out when I was a little kid, liking that movie. That's what that always reminds me of. No wall zombie run? Yeah, I don't know how that would go. That's the good thing about these is that we can do different seasons of zombie runs where we do different kinds of things. Like I can min-max even more and try like a no wall zombie run. Yeah, it would be, I don't know, crazy. There's a lot of them. Yeah, there's a lot of. It's like I remember when I was really small, I liked Milo and Otis, and then later in life, I found out how almost every scene was a different cat and dog because they just kept basically going through all the little pug puppies and orange kittens and pretty much getting them killed over and over. And I was like, oh, good thing I didn't know that when I was a little kid. Not like this. What? How did I accidentally turn that one off? I don't remember doing that. But it isn't off. It isn't off. We have enough power. Weird. Maybe I did actually do it at some point. Must have. Nice shelter. All family took vacation. Animals escape. Travel hundreds of miles. Get back home. Yeah. Yep. There's an original one too. I don't remember the name of it. There's one that's older. Like the 60s or something. Shadow. Sassy and Chance, yeah. There's a second one too. Turtle Journey. That might be the name of the original as well. Like the 60s, 1960s one. I've never seen that one, just the cover of it. Alright, we're scanning now. Nothing super close, though. Zombie threat's going to be high for quite a long time. We are going to have a 0 threat day about 12 days from now. So that will get us in a position where we can do these 2 runs. Try to credit over and over as a child. There's a lot of, it seemed to me, and maybe it's just because I was a kid, you know, it seems like there was a lot more movies about animals like that, like live action movies when I was a kid. It was like, what, like Wild Fang and some of the other ones. Yeah, there were so many. I forgot so many of the names. Yeah, the Ancient Danger too, yeah. I'm actually thinking about doing that ahead of time though. We need to clear out those runners anyway. Wild Thing? White Thing. White Thing. Is that it? White Thing. I don't remember. It's been like... It's been 30 years! Brave Little Toaster's not live action, so no. Thank God Brave Little Toaster's not live action. Brave Little Toaster's one really messed up friggin' movie though. I remember watching that as a kid. I didn't feel like it was that messed up of a movie when I was a kid, but nowadays, like, Jesus Christ, what is this? What were we doing? Dude. Balto, yeah. I think we also had a cartoon and a live action, right? I mean, that's based on a true story, yeah. Well, if it wasn't raining, I'd go take care of those runners, but I don't want to go out there in the rain. Dog movies in general? Yeah, there was. Yeah, there's a lot. There's all those, like, Air Bud movies, and before that, there was Beethoven. Remember all the Beethovens? Yeah. Is that really what started, like, the rush of, like, dozens of dog main character live action? Beethoven? Free Willy, yeah. Not a dog, but... Yeah, I do want to do a small, a tiny map run again at some point, yeah. That's on my endless to-do list, for sure. K9 Cup. Lassie, that's true, yeah. Lassie's been around forever. Yeah, as soon as it's not raining, it's daytime and not raining. It's such a rainy map. We'll go deal with the runners, and then I think we're going to check Ancient Danger. Old Yeller. Now we're getting to the sad ones. Old Yeller and Where the Red Fern Grows. Where the Red Fern Grows is brutal. Brutal. The book is also brutal. All dogs that have Lady the Tramp. Yeah, cartoon ones, yeah. Never-ending story gave you PTSD. Zombie Spitter. It's aggressive. 16 waves. We're just going. There's an explosive zombie. Don't throw it into our group. We could literally lose if it throws that into the group. Remember reading Red Fern as a kid? Demolished you? Yeah, it's brutal. Oh, no. We may want to start clearing off explosive zombies no matter where they are. All right, hit the combat command. Let's go. Someone got a really good hit. All right, we're good. We're good. Yeah, rushing the spitters and just not worrying about it seems like the best thing. Maybe we should even get, like, try to get a couple of Masterwork snipers or something. Because we're not always going to have an open path like that. You know? Like, if it spawns down here, and we have to take our time shooting... Well, we saw that. We almost lost. We did lose run 3. So... yeah, maybe we should make some snipers for that. We should, yeah. We can get the explosive first, yeah. Ashen Vipers, summon the devil. All right, it's like my dear old Satan used to say. You had a dear old Satan? Apparently.
You guys like doing stuff?
Satan, always trying to get me to do stuff. Joke's on you, Satan. I'm too lazy. No. Spitters so much faster than bows. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the last time that we were really getting punished by the spitters sounds weird. We were only on bows. So. Yeah, our firepower is actually pretty good. Pretty good. We have several masterwork, a lot of excellent, and then a couple of good ones. And now that we are, now that we're making our own components, I could actually try to push for masterwork and legendary on everyone. Might be something to really consider. That darn Satan, his motivation. Went to the Devil's House, played a record backwards, and Granny spoke to you. That sounds about right. So we have some good steel scans. Still no good plasteel or gold scans, though. Masterwork is where you actually start getting a damage boost. I'm not sure the percentage on it, but for anyone that doesn't know, the weapon, ranged weapons, as they increase from like 4 and up, they're basically getting more accuracy. They're just getting more accurate until masterwork, and that's when they actually get more damage as well. So masterwork is actually a pretty big jump from excellent, because not only are you getting more accuracy and hitting your shots more often, the shots that do land are also doing more damage. What's the main challenge of it so far? The last time someone said that, Karma, we lost about 10 minutes afterwards. On run 3, someone was like, well, where's the challenge in this? It appears to be too easy. And then we lost. So one of the big challenges, there's 2 things. One is special zombies like the Spitter. The Spitter can launch hundreds of zombies into our base if we don't get out and kill it fast enough. And it can enter the map already aggressive and already shooting. So it can launch hundreds of zombies, including special zombies that explode. And it has pinpoint accuracy. That's the first thing. And if anyone gets bit, obviously if we don't have enough serum, they'll get turned into a zombie as well. But the other big one is things like that happening while other big events are happening. So if we have like a big breacher mech attack, because the zombies don't attack mechs, from one side, and then a spitter spawn at the same side, we're gonna have to decide, like, do we try to split up and take both? Do we take out the breacher raid while the spitter is shooting hundreds and hundreds of zombies at us, and including like explosive mortar zombies? Do we take out the spitter and let the breachers just take out half the base? So it's one of those mods like Smurf was talking about, or playthroughs, where it seems easy right up until it's nearly impossible. Like, things hit the fan really, really hard when they do hit the fan. But yeah, the biggest threats are special zombies, especially the spitters, entering the map aggressive with lots of waves attached to them, and then zombie events happening at the same time as other events. Have I had a colonist turn? I had 2 colonists that were infected with a bite that would turn them, but we had exactly 2 serum, so we were able to save them. Let's get this so we can make some allies. Yeah, that's exactly what happened last time. Nothing against you, but literally someone was like, wait, where's the challenge in this? It seems really easy. And then we lost run 3 like within 15 minutes of them asking that, because one of those things, or a couple of those things aligned and just slaughtered us. It took us 5 attempts to make it to the end of the first year. I said if we survive today without any major losses, I will buff the zombies even more. And Smurf was like, no, you don't need to do that. You only have a 5% chance of winning this anyway. Anima tree is down here. Shadow Gambit? I don't think I've seen that one yet. Yeah, we had an aggroed one that filled this entire base up. We had 3 prisoners. It filled the base up. A lot of stuff got destroyed. The base got caught on fire. The prisoners all got turned. And we just, like, stayed down here. The zombie mod is called Zombieland. Zombieland. I think I have a link to it as well. Exclamation zombie. Not extended. It's not a flame weapon anymore. Everything vanishes weapon. I don't know if res serum will cure anyone or not. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right. I think we are going to try to get the Ancient Danger. Then we need to get a bionic spine for Kin. Yeah, and all the lost runs will go on YouTube as well, so you won't only see, if we win this one, you won't only see this one. All right, let's go. We're really hoping these are ancients that are not already zombies. Neutral ancients that aren't zombies would be excellent. There's also a lot of stuff that we have to do, like caravanning stuff is very hard. We can't just go out and mine. We have to pay attention to what, like there are breacher zombies that just randomly spawn without alerts and they just gather up and you have to be really vigilant. Never set up. I used to always set up a second base. Oh, withheld. I meant to come back and thank you. I don't know who you are. Thank you for the $10 donation. Dear old Satan, Adam versus Love. I don't know who you are, but I thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you, withheld. I used to always set up a second base, but I haven't really been doing that in a long time because they changed how second bases work. So used to, long ago, the second base had its own population intent and population curve. So it meant you would get a lot of like easy joins over there. So you could just set that up as a like place to get lots of additional pawn events. Ooh. Man, it had to be friggin' miniguns. The zombies won't attack that either. We don't outrange miniguns. We'll come think about how we're gonna deal with that. Anyway, but they changed it, so now your population intent is your entire faction. So having a second small base can still be good for some other reasons, and it depends on the run. Depending on the run, I'll do it. But you can no longer use it as just like a kind of recruitment hub, you know? Hey, we might get the happiness potato in this run. Strategy RPG RDS tactical game. No, I haven't seen that one. If you want, you can post it in the Discord, but no, I haven't seen that one. It's a demo. Right. I guess while... Oh, there's some agitated zombies. I guess while we're trying to figure out what we're going to do with that and waiting for the 11-day 0%, we can go ahead and get a smelter up. Smelter up. DLG mitigates that a bit. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah, it was nice, though. I almost always did it because of that, but... But it can still be good for, like, a backup. A lot of times if I'm doing a really hard challenge, especially one where it's really hard to get, like, a foothold and get research done, I'll make a second, like, fallback base just so we don't have to start back over from 0 with research. So, like, on... naked tribal brutality, stuff like that. Alright, smelt weapon, do forever. Allow bio-coded only. Alright. Smelt weapon, do forever. Let's have all melee weapons. And yeah, I think I'm actually just going to let them do it to all these. Not the smoke launcher. And I might end up using snipers. I'll have to remember to turn that off. Playing lots of Palia. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people playing that one. So bright, it causes migraines. Do that for a while. Oh, is it, does it at least have its own brightness options past that, or? Smelt apparel, do forever, allow tainted only. Drop on the floor. Smelt barrel, do forever. 0 to 52%. Okay. Smelt barrel, do forever. Awful and poor. You know what? It's good enough for now. I'll set more up later. Also turn your screen brightness down. Yeah, that's true. No, I haven't had a chance to look at Stacklands. I did see the post in Discord, and I have like a... It might be on a post-it, but no, I do want to look at that. I do want to look at Stacklands too. All right, that'll be good enough to get some starter stuff cleared up. I mean, I guess I might as well set some more up, honestly. All right, destroy weapon. Do forever. Allow smeltable is no. Won't smelt those ones. I mean, they already shouldn't smelt those ones, but you know, just in case. Just in case. All right. Destroy apparel. Do forever. Allow smeltable, no. And smelt metal from slag. Do forever. Drop on the floor. Alright, alright, alright. Are a few Molotovs in your base? No. No. Then you don't get any of the steel back, right? That'll destroy the assault rifle if you leave it on. But the assault rifle is smeltable. Allow smeltable, no. They shouldn't. Shouldn't. The reason why you just use assault rifles, it's the best thing for me to use. Won't they destroy the dusters? Oh, I meant to set the percentage, my bad. Yes. Yes, they will. 52 or better. 30 52, there we go. And then I actually need to make another one of those. And awful poor. There we go. Good catch. Good catch. I used to do all heavy SMGs. Heavy SMGs were... I haven't done that in like 2.5 years. So that's what I used to do mainly in the early to mid game. But the main thing that changed is I kite now. So I hardly ever use kill boxes and I kite. And assault rifles are kind of the king at that all-around gun. So assault rifles outrange everything other than snipers, bolt action, and pikemen and boss mechs. So we're either the same shooting distance or further. So we can just outrange everything and just kite back. So chain shotguns are good too. Chain shotguns are... They can have their own setup to make them extremely good, but in general, I do a lot of no kill box and kiting these days, so assault rifles are kind of king at that. We'll go ahead and knock that out. Yeah, back when I used to use a lot of short range to medium range kill boxes, I would start out with with SMGs, sometimes just use them the whole game, but I haven't done that in a couple years. So if you look at one of the runs on YouTube that I'm like talking about how good SMGs are, nothing changed with SMGs. It's just the play style that changes. What turned me off of kill boxes? Nothing. The first time it was like there was people saying, "Oh, you can't beat 500% no pause without kill boxes." So I was like, "I bet I can," and I did. And the very odd thing about it is it ends up being easier a lot of the times. No kill box, especially early to mid game, is easier. It's a lot easier because what happens is in the early to mid game, unless you're using an exploitive key box or exploitive kill box, kill tunnel, whatever, you're using like a standard kill box. Most of the time, especially on 500%, you're not going to have enough firepower to kill all the raiders as they come in. So they're going to overwhelm you as they start getting bigger. But with no kill box, they just spread out. They spread out, and instead of doing like, let's say we have an early raid as tribal, and it's like 18 versus 5, right? 18 versus 5, that's not good for us, even if we have cover, we have crappy weapons. However, instead, we can split up, and we can, instead of doing 18 versus 5, we can do 18 different 5 versus 1s, and they hardly damage us at all, right? So what you do is you have the double or triple wall with different areas come out, and as the raiders divide up around it to try to break your walls, you just pop out, and you kill ones that are on their own, and you pop back in, and it's very safe. It's really, really safe. It's actually safer than a normal kill box. So that's usually what I do. I usually make a little trap tunnel to begin with, and then I graduate into double walls and just pop out and kill things with assault rifles. It's really, really good. Play mods, don't you ever feel like vanilla gets a bit repetitive? This isn't vanilla. This is the zombie overhaul thing. I do... Okay, two things about that. One is about every third run or so, I'll do some kind of mod edition for a run. But the second thing is, you got to remember, I'm not playing this for enjoyment. This is my job. So most of the reasons, a lot of the reasons why I play like I do, and the type of runs that I do, is for business. I mean, I'm just being upfront with you. If I was only playing for enjoyment, I wouldn't even be playing RimWorld. RimWorld is my job. I'm very fortunate to have a fun job, but it's still a job. So one of the main reasons I hardly use many mods is usually a business decision. Do I just not draft those movement less than 100%? If you're just popping out of doors and shooting people, then the movement isn't a huge deal. But if I'm out kiting, then yeah, I try not to bring people that are slow. Big teachers like you too. Any other door in the bottom right? Yeah. I'm probably gonna do auto doors at some point, so I've just been waiting. I'd like to do plastic auto doors. Massive mech raids come knocking without a box. You kite them, yeah. Kite them. I mean, my last like 4 or 5 runs don't really use the traditional kill box, so you can see it on YouTube if you want. Like, go watch the late game Perry run. You can go watch the last episode of Perry, where it's a ship launch, and I use the same setup, just double wall and assault rifles. But they divide up, so you just pop out and kill one at a time, even when they're big, or just a couple at a time, or you go out and just kite them. Hey, Coast, thank you for hanging out as long as you could. How's it going? Pretentious, welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, and I mean, play with mods if you want. Play however you want. You know, single player game, just have fun, whatever's fun for you. One of the main reasons I don't use a lot of mods is as a business decision. And every few runs, I'll do like an overhaul or a storyteller mod or something, you know. But mainly a business decision. A lot, you always get to the point where they outrange. The only mechs that will outrange your assault rifles that are a problem are boss mechs and then pikemen. But pikemen, you can just wait until they come around a corner. They're pretty weak. Don't I get burnt out on RimWorld? Of course, yeah. Where's the mental health? Play something too much? Yeah, absolutely I do, yeah. But, you know, it's the same as like a cashier, right? Like, imagine you go to a convenience store and you see the same cashier for a year. Your first thought isn't, man, don't you get bored of being a cashier? Do you ever get sick of ringing things up? I don't see how you can ring things up every day. It's the same sort of thing. Great bow kiting run. Scary but fun. He's always ringing up bananas. He must love ringing up bananas. Yeah. And again, I don't mind talking about these sort of things. I'm not complaining at all. I'll just tell you the truth about it. But, and I do try to do things for RimWorld that keeps it fresh, at least somewhat fresh for me, by doing different challenges. And then, of course, talking to chat really helps out as well and helps pass the time, so. What's my feel-good game? So another problem I have is I like almost every genre of game. And so I kind of am jealous sometimes of those people that just like a single genre. And so it's just like, you know, they just love playing that one genre all the time. I like just about everything, yeah. Just about everything. I'm not a cashier for the money. I just love the concept, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Like marriage. Yeah, I'm gonna play Mortal Kombat 1 when it comes out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've been looking for it for a while. Dead Cells, yep. I've played a lot of Dead Cells, yep. Yep. Baldur's Gate 3 run. Eventually, it would be bad for the stream at the moment though, so. Yeah, the whole reason the ID is versus everything is because I wanted to play variety. Yep. I have a second channel too, yep. I haven't played any Dead Cells since that update with Curse of the Dead Gods crossover. That's true too, yeah. My second channel is not active at the moment, but I do have a old VOD channel where there's a bunch of story playthroughs on there. It's just Adam versus Archives. I think you can do Expedition 2 ND on in the chat and you'll get a link. All right, well, when it's daytime and it's not rainy, man, we can still deal with these. We have an EMP, right? We still have an EMP somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. Let's put it up here.
Back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Curse of the Dead Gods is really good. Yeah, I played through it a bit on stream. It didn't do well on the stream, so I didn't stay with it as long, but it's good. It's very similar in a lot of ways. Obviously, same genre as Hades. Hades was a game that I streamed for like 600, 700 hours. I used to do challenge runs in Hades all the time as well. Back when 32 heat was the highest heat, I was trying to do 32 heat with every single weapon variation. Some of those runs are up on YouTube as well. Yeah, I just like games. Toll House, about 14 months. Thank you, Toll House. Did you leave a comment on YouTube earlier about Toll House being a problem? Hades is really good, yeah. It's gonna be really hard for Hades 2 to stand up to it, you know? It's like, how do you capture lightning in a bottle twice? It's the same thing I think about Silksong. Like, how can it be possible that Silksong is as good as Hollow Knight? It's going to be really hard for either of those developers to reach that same echelon of greatness, I think. Yeah, Hades is just all around a really good game, yeah. Tox Raid, launcher cutting. Believe how effective it was. You did, yeah, you did. Okay, I thought that was you, yeah. Hey, look at that, things are cleaned up. Wow. Wow. Yeah, but it's hard to compare a studio like Larian to a much smaller indie developer. Larian, massive company. You've been working on a game for like 8 years with hundreds and hundreds of employees. It's really hard to compare that to, like, you know, the developers working on Silksong. Man, why does the map rain so much? I think we are going to go try to take care of those mechs. Oh, I hit the wrong thing on this. Whoops. Where is he? He's down there. Turret should reach. In fact, I want to put more turrets up now that we have the components. Used in Hades. Yeah, I really like Hades altogether. Even like the art style and just the art design in general, the storytelling, the progression, and not like the satisfaction of the progression, but also it's not too slow. It's like just right. Just right. Hades did a lot of things right. Variant is huge. Yeah. So comparing them to like the developers for Hades or for All Night. Yeah. This is a very wet map for a temperate forest. Yeah, or like in the Pacific Northwest or something. I didn't really enjoy, but then had no real inclination to climb the heaths. I liked it. Yeah, I liked doing those challenge runs, but obviously it's a very each their own sort of thing. But another game that I was doing runs on, similar to Dead Cells, that I really like. I really enjoy it, but wasn't good for the stream, so I had to stop. Is Rogue Legacy 2. So for anyone that likes games kind of like Dead Cells, Rogue Legacy is a lot of fun. Scanner to find big caches, generally only if I'm really searching for gold. But honestly, these days, I just put scanners down so early that I usually just rely on what I find on the map. Yeah, if you're going to play Rogue Legacy, I would say just go ahead and go to Rogue Legacy 2, honestly. It's very similar to Rogue Legacy 1, but in my opinion has improvements over it, and it's just a really fun roguelike game. All right. First, some other things we might want to grab just in case. Hospital beds, probably. It's a lot of fun to play with an arcade stick. Yeah. It would make a great arcade game in general. But yeah, I don't see any reason to really play Rogue Legacy 1 anymore. Let's get 2. Well, if we ever have a day where it's not raining, we'll go get rid of these mechs. But till then, I guess we just chill and wait. Oh yeah, Harvest Moon, of course. Yeah, I loved Harvest Moon as a kid. I think my favorite Harvest Moon when I was a kid, or there's two, or Back to Nature on PlayStation, which was probably my favorite. And I really like the N64 one as well. But the OG one on Super Nintendo is just still really nostalgic. And then, of course, the best Harvest Moon game of all time, Stardew Valley. What? That's not Harvest Moon. The best Harvest Moon game of all time, Stardew Valley. I don't like the more modern ones, though, too much. My daughter's played some of them, and I'm like, SNES. Same age, yeah, it's good. How did I see inside? I deconstructed an inside corner. There are two kinds of AIs that control mechs in these. One is aggressive, and one patrols the area. So these ones are they're aggressive when we open it. These are patrol mechs, so they actually won't break out on their own. But yeah, we just got rid of a corner so we could see through it. The crazy thing with Stardew Valley is Concerned Ape, the developer, single developer, always is working on more free content for it. And like not that long ago, he posted, he's like, hey, by the way, I'm working on a pretty big update, 1.6. And then I remember back when like 1.4 was supposed to be the last update. Reminds me of Terraria in that regard a little bit. All right, guys, we're done with Terraria. Oh, okay. Well, at least the modding scene is good. And then like 3 months later, we've been working on our biggest Terraria patch yet. Yeah, exactly. Oh, no. No, the devil strand. But wait, there's more. I think I'm just gonna harvest at 96%, honestly. We could try to roof it and hope, but I think we're gonna get enough out of just harvesting it at 96. 96 isn't bad. We'll lose out on a little bit, but all right. Yeah, the chocolatier game, yeah, haunted, what is it? Haunted chocolatier or something? Yeah, I'm hoping that will be really good too. Let's turn off sewing. In fact, let's turn off sewing on all these right now. Yeah, no microtransaction. Free updates, yeah. Oh yeah, there is some up there, thank you. Alright. Toxic, I think this is our first toxic fallout. Yeah, it's just good enough, yeah, not nice. But close. How the toxic fallout's gonna impact the zombies? Maybe not at all. Yeah. Maybe not at all. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is our first one, I think. First one. We actually are over on rice, so I'm not even gonna worry about making them harvest that. All right, we're gonna put them inside, but I'm also going to switch and make the inside zone under. Oh, I didn't roof that. Let's do that. I put those there to roof it, and then I never did, apparently. Okay. There we go. All right, let's shrink that zone. I'm not being yelled at about rotting rice. Toxic ghouls. Some games too. Obviously, shooters, beat 'em ups, funny games, simulation, rice fun. Things to play. Yeah, for sure. I'm hopeful that there's gonna be a StarCraft 3 now that, you know, Microsoft bought out Activision, but we'll see. There's some rumors. Sure, it'll be terrible though. No. GoldenEye, Bomberman, Street Fighter 2. Bomberman 64 was a lot of fun. I remember hunting for like the different outfits that would change how Bomberman not only looks but like the abilities. Yeah, that's why I don't get hopeful. I watch ASL, yeah, ASL and GSL, yeah. At the moment, I'm making my way through the Gamers 8 tournament, which I'm not too far into it, but Diablo 5, yeah, right. All right.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
There we go. Got to do that. During lunch, Reagan High School. Zeon, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you, Zeon. Thank you for the resub. Welcome in, welcome in. We got about 6.5 days until we have a 0% threat day. Yeah, I stay blind to it until, until Tasteless and Artosis post their cast of ASL, so. I'll check that out when they put it out. Sure. Whoa. I didn't know those were at the door. Crap. Okay. Span inside. Take my eyes off the door for a minute and suddenly the runners are getting in. I think I put those turrets down. If nothing else, the turrets kind of alerted me that zombies were in. Head to bed, Alias. They were hanging out as long as you could. Hopefully you're not wrecking your sleep again. Have a good night. Yeah, once we really get a lot of steel coming in, I'm really curious what it would be like to have some outside turrets around. We're gonna have to maybe get a couple more. Well, I don't know. We have quite a few scans. I need more people is what I need. Really need more people. Hopefully we can get some out of the Ancient Danger. It really sucks that Spitter killed the 3 prisoners. We've only ever had 3 prisoners and the Spitter killed all of them. Prison of the Mountain. Yeah, the downside though is like it's so far away. And an infestation could spawn and kill them, you know? Like there's no real good way. Hey Ram! 25 years! So you got killed? Oh yeah, yeah. You were in one of the runs. I think you were in run 3, so everyone in that run's dead. Yeah.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Run 5 now. Womp womp. Uncle Jay, 20 years. Thank you, Uncle Jay. That's a long time. He knows it's months, right? 20 years. Thank you. I appreciate it. Go back. Yeah. We lost a couple of the zombie runs. Yep. The zombie run was the first run we've lost since Biotech came out. It only took an overpowered mod to do it. Time for some baby making. I am thinking about it, and I am thinking about making babies now. It is tempting. I mean, it has its own problems, right? But I like to get this Ancient Danger, but
Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
unfortunately, it was rainy and dark all the friggin' time, and then toxic fallout. And those toxic or whatever smoke cloud, the tar zombies, whatever you call them, they seem to be really common. Much more common than a lot of the other special zombies. Code 13 if you teach them. Yeah. That's a long time. I mean, we would probably growth fat until 3, so that would save a little bit. But yeah, lost time for the planet killer at least. Almost said Luigi. Luigi, no. Luigi, thank you for the 4 months. Very much appreciated as well. Growth that, Embryo, Infinite, then Learn. Yeah. About 3 years baseline. Yeah, it is tempting. She's 42. So she's not going to have them anyway. How old is Red Nyx? 32. Growth vat, first growth tier? I don't know about that, and maybe. Growth vat from, I do most runs, yeah. And this one I probably would just want the firepower already, though. Alright, we'll let them try for one. We'd always start harvesting ovums as well if we really, really wanted, but... Tempting. Muscle parasites on a wet rock. Okay, so that's gonna need 300% tending. Let's turn Kin off from that. We need to get him that spine. Let's do this. Make advanced component. Do until you have X. Let's do like, yeah, 10 at the moment. That's fine. That builds up. A raid. Tagged immediately. We're up to almost 5,000 raid points. tribal. It's all melee, so it's a split all melee raid. Resurrector serum for a 45 by 28. I mean, we have this area. Do it. Zombie food raid. Yeah, it's gonna make a lot of runners. Actually, a triple hit raid. Yeah, they might. Might as well do it either way. Even if the next raid does it, and not this one. Yeah, I'll do it. Brains. 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 Alright. Wow, it's... Wait, I thought I saw imps. Apparently, it's Neanderthal. Oh, we had some imps versus zombies. Who would do that? Yeah, I sometimes am asked why I VAT grow from 13 to 18 a lot. And a lot of the time, well, for anyone that doesn't know, there are different body sizes. And from 13 to 18, even though it looks like they're the same size in the graphic, I actually have a lower body size. So that's going to have less HP. And it also means that drugs have a bigger impact on them, negative impact. Yeah, maybe. There's not a lot of overhead mountain there. Yeah, safe stuff, like throwing Molotovs. Here's for zombies to be much cheese and min-maxing. Yeah, anything that's related to body size. Well, they sure are clearing out zombies. Shelter for a dame. Do I do that build one? 2,900 metal and then 3,400 blocks. Jeez. And then if it is destroyed within 38 days, there's only 27 hives. Is that a glowing green zombie child? It is, yep. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep thinking about it. You know, I said do it for Justin, yeah. Do it for Justin the Cannibal. Neil, thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you, Neil. Making the game fun to watch. Thank you. Glad you think so. And thank you for the support. Have some dryads for Plants vs. Zombies. I'm actually thinking about going and getting the now that we can make our own components, I'm thinking about going and getting the Mechanitor thing. The Mechanator. I don't know. I'm just pronouncing things based on how the pronunciation was written when biotech stuff was announced. But apparently a lot of people don't pronounce it Mechanitor. That's how I like it. You know, that's how I like for it to sound. So that's how I pronounce it either way, even if it's not correct. I don't care. But I was getting some crap on it in YouTube comments for like, why in the world are you saying it that way? It's like janitor, not the way you're saying it. Mechanitor? I mean, maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. Mechanitor. But I like Mechanitor. Mechanitor sounds like, I don't know. That seems like a little Cletus is coming out. Did I pronounce it too? It sounds cooler that way. Mechanitor. Think that's still plenty likely to lose. Know about Arfils and Ash Pack. You want it? Turn on zombie armor, healing, and a few more specials. That would change too much. That would be pretty fast death in a completely different game. Mechanator, yeah. Mechanator. I've heard that one too. I like Mechanitor. Whatever you like. Call it whatever you want. Oh, God. Ah, Barracuda. But yeah, if we go through today with basically no problem, I will I'll beef up the zombies more, even though we're not completely safe even now. Oh my God. Sounds like a Pokemon, yeah. Yeah. Excuse me, the door's open. Okay, we gotta go take care of all these. The turrets seem to do a pretty good job. Christ. Get in, get in. So now big raids, even when they defeat the zombies, are going to cause some problems like this. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a bunch more like auto doors set up. We have none at the moment, so a bunch more than none. And there's still toxic fallout, let us not forget. You guys get in, and let's go clear some of these with this group. Here's some. Oh my God, it's Huntsman! We have to recruit him! It's a Huntsman zombie! Oh, we just headshot Huntsman. There he is. Can't even tell he was a Huntsman. God, there's gonna be so many. Oh my goodness. Maybe getting some of those turrets outside is more of a priority than I was thinking. My lord, man. I can't let these guys get intoxified, though. Get in. I have to rebuild all these friggin' doors. Okay, yeah, turrets are doing a really good job. Silver. I really need to get some close by plasteel so I can go into plasteel auto doors. We haven't found any yet. Maybe we start putting some more scanners down. Zombies don't attack turrets, yeah. Turrets don't have brains, I guess. No brains, no blood. No problem. Major break. Ah, suck it up. The Outlanders are leaving. I wonder why. Why could they be leaving? Can't think of a reason. Yeah, they seem to... The normal zombies seem to die pretty quickly, yeah. Imagine this with more enemies. Yeah, or like a normal raid right now coming through all these doors. Like if a big normal raid spawned up here, we wouldn't... They would just be able to walk into the base, yeah. Not even a breach, just a normal raid. And we have a toxic fallout at the same time. Oh god. Yeah. This is gonna get pretty hectic as we get higher up in raid points. Leave such a vibrant location. Hopefully get some scan plasteel. I mean, we could do auto doors without it being plasteel, but I'd rather it be, but we'll see. Approach to livestock management get so time intensive, costly to do. You can cheese it if you want, yeah. Cheese it, but the best thing if you're going that route and you don't want to like super cheese it is to just have animals that the only kind of interaction you really need with them is to slaughter, and that otherwise they're just going to graze. So that's another reason why horses are really nice, right? Because you don't have to worry about, you're not gonna be milking horses. So another good thing about horses, and just let them graze. Horse milk. Yeah, we'll definitely get more and more turrets too. Speak for yourself. Another thing is that if you're letting an animal graze, it's important to remember that let's get those rebuilt. It's important to remember that animals now can graze on anything that's 10% grown. So you can actually plant fast growing things in the area that they're going to be able to graze. So even things like flowers. So flowers actually grow really quickly. So you can plant, even though you can't harvest it, you can plant dandelions and they can graze on that. And so you can do it in sections, right? You can have dandelions for them to graze on, and then separately you can grow hay grass to like harvest later or something. Is it nutritionally efficient? Not really. Not really. But, you know, it's still better than if you have the planters, right? If you have the planters to do it, still better than having to like whatever, make them or feed them manually while you're waiting for other stuff to come in. Stallion milk. Stallion milk. All right, let's get this door done. I don't think I'm gonna build that. I might regret it. I just don't really have the work hands to spend time doing that right now. The next expansion is, I don't know. We know there's going to be more RimWorld content. They let us know that they're planning, or that we should have some information by late fall, early winter of this year, but no hints on what it is. Oh no, the bull. Large animals, don't try them. Yeah, so that's important to note too, is, and that's the case with pawns, like you can't eat a partial meal. So a lot of times a meal will overfill someone based on their body size, whereas things that they can eat just partial, like pemmican, kibble, you know, they can be really efficient because they just eat they just eat the amount they need. Yeah, I'm not sure what they would. So when we talk about what they are likely to do for a future, the Tux file ended. When we talk about what they're likely to do for a future expansion, we got to remember that the philosophy of the developer team, and especially the lead developer and the creator, is things that can generate stories. So what can generate stories that isn't in the game? I think it's possible that there's going to be like a political type system, maybe even on the world scale. I also think adding more adventure type options. So I wouldn't doubt if like ancient complexes and things like that were kind of a testing grounds in a way. So I'm hoping that at least some of it ends up being on a global scale, and the world map is overhauled a bit. Recreation system expansion. Office work. Office work tells the best stories. Yeah, so I have some like wish list items. My number one wish list item is always that the game performance is improved. I would love to be able to have like a colony of 100 pawns fighting 1,000 raiders without it lagging, you know, on 4x. That would be incredible. That's my number one. Like, don't add any more content, add that, and I'd be super happy. But aside from that, is the rehaul the world and factions. No, I won't be playing that until it dies down a bit on Twitch and stuff. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little while probably. There's a corporation faction mod that adds paperwork. A prostitute system. I wouldn't. You know what? I wouldn't doubt it getting something like that eventually. Malaria. Malaria. We got Vest at low roll anyway, but it hit both of our construction people. That's unfortunate. All right, Nyx. Oh, they're already on it. My bad. My bad. All them Heims shed, like Lou, yeah. Phones file people from one run that can show up in another. People that go to space can show up in another run or something. All right, well, we'll keep an eye on this. Only at 49%. We have a preach health that we can use on someone, but space exploration DLC. Also, expect we'll see some kind of multiplayer something or another at some point based on who they've hired. But again, that's just speculation. I have a video on that speculation up on YouTube. I think the thing I would be most surprised to see would be RimWorld 2. That would be the most shocking. That would be awesome, but probably an adventurer that died in a previous run. Let's go on Black Knight. Welcome in. Okay. Changing systems to pawns too. Yeah, rehauling relationship in general would be nice. And I still really like the idea of RimWorld like eras or something, or RimWorld ages. I would love a DLC like that, where there's a mode that the entire world has like a research tree and are contributing, like people that you're allied with kind of share it, and you share research or whatever, and enemies maybe share one as well. And for it to take longer to go through the different ages or eras, you know, like, so you're in the Neolithic longer. Because right now, without mods or anything, even as tribal, the amount of time that you're on like short bows before you get to guns is like no time at all. Like 5 tribals can get all to bolt action in like the first season, right? So it'd be kind of cool to have a progression, a world progression era system like that. I take our ideology next. You played for around 200 hours. So biotech is the biggest DLC, and it's like multiple DLCs in one. So it adds just the most content. But I will tell you that when I play vanilla, I miss ideology the most from a min-max standpoint. But yeah, if I were you and I were only gonna get one of those right now, I'd probably just go ahead and get biotech. Honestly, it's the most bang for your buck, and it does add a lot of variety. Official vehicle sport. Over the Empire. Yeah, some kind of political and ages system. I would love both of those, yeah. Hi, Psychic Drone. Let's chill inside while we wait that out. Hey, more steel. Yeah, the rehaul of the world map is really high up on my wish list for sure. They're all beating malaria, but we'll wait a little bit still. Civ 6 enjoy second the era idea. Yeah, lots of games have done similar systems, you know. Civilization, I mean, Age of Empires. Thank you, Zero. Thank you for watching on YouTube, and now over here. Yeah, I'll try out Norland. I tried the demo, and it was pretty decent. It was like RimWorld meets Crusader Kings. Norland was okay. I'll probably try it again when it comes out. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. And if you have any questions about RimWorld or biotech or whatever, let me know. Either here on the Discord. Happy to answer. Yeah, exactly. More reasons to go out on the world map. And again, we're talking aside from mods. Obviously, mods add some of this stuff. I would love to be able to set up autonomous camps and stuff like the AI does now from Ideology. So like here's a farming work site. Imagine you can get resources together to send out to make a farming work site. And as long as it's there, every season they're going to send you some food. You know, a caravan's going to show up and just dump some of this food off or whatever. And then every now and then you'll get an alert that's like, your farming work site at so-and-so is in danger. Raiders will be there in 2 days, you know, and you can either go there and help stop it, do that fight, or you can be like, all right, well, we'll see what happens. I think things like that would be very fun as well, and would give a lot more interaction with the site. And you can even have like different biomes get bonuses for different ones, right? So if you get like let's say like a tundra hunting settlement further away, then maybe you're getting better fur from that one. There's lots of things like that they could do that I would think would be super enjoyable. I don't know if they ever will. There are some mods that do a little bit similar stuff, but yeah, we'll see. Things like that in the world map would be really fun, I think. You know, like Santa has something like that, but it's bugged at the moment. Want raise means something more than just defending the base. Yeah, lots of things they can still do for sure. Have to wait and see which route they go. I don't have any of the developers' ears, you know. I can't whisper any wishes into their ears. Progression has affected the faction, maybe. Yeah, it is. It also is crazy that a tribe can send you thousands of tribals, thousands and thousands, and never run out. You a necklace? On dupe and items randomly become unretrievable. Well, now we're gonna wait for this disease to run up before we go do the ancient danger. We got a little under 7 days before we have a 0% window to do our couple of rituals. It might even be tempting to run these rituals at that time. Oh yeah, we'll run them all, yeah. Even if they're still a day out, we'll just do them. Yeah, the tribals apparently have lots of growth vets. Yeah, I don't think that's going to change, yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't mind there being a little bit of like, what is that? The compact raids mod or whatever, where like the higher raid points, the stronger the raiders that send, the more prepared they are, rather than just more numbers. That'd be nice. More biomes would be cool, yeah. There's a lot of modded biomes, of course, but yeah, in the base game that would be kind of cool too. Some corruption like in Terraria. RimWorld is very overpopulated, I guess so, yeah. Oh, we need more crafters. More crafters. Speaking of, I think as long as these guys are all getting through this pretty easily. I'm going to go ahead and preach health on Zusha to get them through it faster so they can go back to work. Why was I chosen for the fast healing? It's so that you can work more. Sick of you calling out. You need to see a colony that can just let loose 300 tribals, yeah. Repair system would be nice, yeah. Being able to patch up clothing. That's a really popular mod too. That's another thing, is you can look at some of the mods that are super popular. Because generally, one of the things that means is that the game is probably lacking something in that department. So something similar into the base game would be Very, very likely. Well, depending on the scope of the mod, I suppose. 300 caravans. Right, hospital beds. Sponsor? We don't have an active sponsor at the moment. I don't know why it's still showing that. Who's paid promotion? No, I don't have any paid stuff today. Weird. What does it do when it shows you that? You get a pop-up or aesthetic mods for your dryads? I need anime girl dryads. You need them? I do. I need them. I need them. My anime body pillow is just not enough. Playing white scenarios with title locked worlds and stuff would be sick. Yeah, that'd be cool too. I need them. How would I improve raider? I mean, I'm not a like developer of any kind, so I don't know exactly what I would do. I don't know. Yeah. What? Malaria again, Randy? Christ's sake. He's like, oh, you're researching hospital beds? But if I was doing it from like a player point of view, what I would think? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, aside from them getting more complex rather than just higher numbers. I'm not sure. Yeah, like no matter what, yeah. Because, I mean, like compressed raids, yeah. But like, yeah, if you make it so all raids can overcome kill boxes, well, this is just as strong as a kill box, literally just an outer wall. So what do you do then? Just make it so every raid can breach? But then it gets stale in other ways, right? So, and breachers are lower raid points, so you just go out and kite the breach. Like, breachers are one of the easiest raids now because they're just so low. Yeah, I don't know. No matter what, raiders will never be like as competent as a player, really, right? Give them tornadoes. Our creativity. Who's that on? Marla? Marla. Arts. Muscle parasites. Okay. All right. Do them jump packs. Diversity on threats. Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. In fact, I mean, even looking at breachers. So breachers now, when I see a breacher, I'm like, oh, breacher. That's one of the easiest raids, right? That's not how it was initially. Initially, I was like, how do you deal with these? So even just overcoming those initially was a fun kind of puzzle. But now that it's solved, it's just another raid that's solved. But having a variety of more varied and complex types of raids or threats in general, whatever, would be nice. Things that you have to kind of think about and overcome. No matter what, though, eventually you're gonna get kind of dialed into what's best against everything, you know. From in the walls to outside, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna test out some of them outside, but it does mean that when raids spawn, they're gonna beeline to the turrets. So I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't care about 120. That is smaller. 120 tribal breach, still easier. I'm the best RimWorld player. I have no idea. Yeah. The thing about RimWorld is everyone plays differently and plays with a different setup of the game. So, yeah, I have no idea. You know, very stylistic, not a competitive kind of game. People with prettier bases. What? Prettier than this astounding min-max square? The answer is yes. Very subjective, yeah, because there's no like, now if there was like a no mod leaderboard for something or whatever, I would absolutely try to compete in it, and that would be fun. Like a no mod wealth leaderboard or something, you know, like we do with the community challenge, but more of a actual competition. I would try it, but I doubt I would be in the lead. Hate my concrete square. Speedruns, there are speedruns. I don't really like speedrun for RimWorld though. It depends. Competitive RimWorlds. Can't believe we got a second malaria. I was really hoping to try to get out there and get those pawns, but PvP. I don't think, I'd be surprised they add PvP into base RimWorld, yeah. Might be even worse than Breach to deal with. Maybe. But then just make one big wall with one door, you know? I don't know. Forever tracker site for them, only did it 3 years ago. Yeah, it's not a very fun category, yeah. I actually have done speedrunning on some other games, and I like watching some speedruns, but the RimWorld one's not too interesting. I am going to do a kind of speedrun of my own, not to put on that side or anything like that, but at some point I want to try Speed Nexus. So my idea is to play really unsafe, to try to rush the Arco Nexus as fast as we can. We'll probably lose a lot because I would rush it. Zombie spitter. We have double malaria. How many waves? Aggressive, 21 waves. We're just gonna go. Combat command. It doesn't have that. We got lucky again. It doesn't have much grouped around it. Go, 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 go. Combat command. Okay. No explosives around it. Okay. Okay, come in really tight. No. Go friendly fire. Man, those things are so friggin' tanky. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. Man, we've been really lucky the last like 2 or 3 spitters, honestly. Celestine Colony 3 times. Stand for gold. I'm not sure. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun to kind of figure it out. Yeah. We try it. It would look kind of similar to the community challenge, and again, that run might still be like 20 or 30 hours long, right? But my last Arco Nexus run was like 200 hours long. You know? Yeah, bring Ken out there to eat it. No, I just brought everyone in case some of the shots got off. Think the RimWorld community channel style, but at 5% week. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Some players might enjoy doing the ultra high risk. Yeah. And I was thinking of doing that part as the Arco Nexus being like the stopper, not a specific time. Yeah, stuff like that. I definitely have that on the list too. Here's my dilemma though. The next run, storming a little bit by the way. Mod wife's talking about rain in the chat. So if the computer turns off or something, you'll know why. Part of my dilemma though is lately in like the last 4 or 5 runs, I get to assault rifles and that's what I use because assault rifles are so good and they just really match the play style that I've been doing. So I think the run after this I'm going to do something that's not assault rifles. So there is a zombie attack event where a big group of zombies come out of the ground. Yeah. And then there are breacher zombies that you don't get an alert for. They just kind of show up. Well, that's why I'm thinking about I might do bows only on the next run. Bows only, or maybe the solo Mechanitor with mechs and a sniper rifle or something like that. So I think those 2 runs are going to come up pretty soon. Both of them showed some interest when I did the polls, so. Single shot only. Maybe. Explosives only still on my list too. Charge Lance, God, I hate Charge Lances. charge them. Ox launchers. Make them actually worse than bows. You're gonna love this. The answer is it depends, right? So the range on charge rifles compared to, like, bows can kite charge rifles, right? Great bows can kite charge rifles. But if you're in a setup where you're popping out of doors, or you're in a kill box, then charge rifles are obviously gonna be way better. But playthrough be posted on your archive channel? No. RimWorld is no longer posted on the archive channel at all. The full VODs go on the main channel under the live tab, and the edits go under the videos tab. Only plate armor, best craftable. Royal Ascension. Yeah, explosive only is on my list to do, but I might end up waiting for the next expansion, see if they add any more explosives. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have like 10 runs in mind, actually. I just the person that does some of the art that I use on thumbnails, like the characters, said they had some free time to do some. I sent them like the next 6 or 7 run ideas that they're going to make some characters for thumbnails for. Explosion, flame, and tox weapon combo. We gotta get through this friggin' disease so I can go open that ancient danger. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Last, like, for example, minigun, some with explosives, some with a sniper rifle. No, I haven't thought about that one. Is there a larger turret than the yeah, there's ones that use plasteel or uranium. They're very expensive because of that to recharge. They're longer range and higher damage, less rate of fire, and more expensive. Oh, they just barely beat the malaria, really. And they're alright. They're doing okay. Especially with their soft bonuses for near-sighted shooters. Yeah, charge rifles are still really, really good in any kind of setup where you're not kiting, right? If you're not trying to outrange your kite, if you're using a kill box, or even here, if you're not kiting but you're popping out of doors and shooting, charge rifles are great. Yeah. Change the main menu. Definitely made some friends of yours. I saw it. Waffle launcher. Waffle, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Waffle, very much appreciated. Counts as tier 1 sub. You probably know this. It might even be why you did it. Thank you. Cataphract armor worth it? It depends. Cataphract armor is very good defensively, but it slows your pawn down a lot. So if you're not kiting, or you don't care about the movement penalty, or you can compensate somewhat for the movement penalty with like bionic legs, architect legs, you know, flooring and lights, then yeah, cataphract armor is crazy tanky. So yeah, it can be worth it, but it can also screw you over if you're using speed advantage. Not safe for work mod. Lend 5 colonists for 14 days. Nope. Long time. Yeah, the archive channel is, I haven't had time to. I still plan on putting some stuff on there, but yeah, I haven't been able to in a while. I've been super busy, and mainly with the main channel, obviously. So, but it's not abandoned forever. Just temporary hiatus. Is it possible to do primitive only run to Royal Ascension? I think so. Yeah. Crap, am I hearing? How's it going, Glenn? Glenn, when you're over your malaria, I think we'll be good to go. I struck legendary cataphract armor, and they all got hit in the middle by Doomsday. Yeah, yep. Cataphract can even tank Doomsday, yep. Some quests seem to generate basic level rewards. It's based on the star level. Somewhat based on the star level, yeah. What's the best number of people in a colony? Generally, the more people you have, the better, as long as you can keep them happy and fed. That's it. And it's pretty easy to keep people fed on simple meals, especially the hydroponics. So then it's just a matter of game performance. But in general, there's a raid cap. There's a point where raids don't get harder. And so if you have enough people that can handle raid cap, for every new person you add, it becomes easier. So like, let's say at 20 pawns with assault rifles, no raids are really causing you problems anymore, let's just say. Well, you add 5 more people with assault rifles, now raids get even easier. Or you can go deal with raids while 5 people stay back and work. Hey, Red Nix is pregnant. So, it can depend though. It's, as you go up through the pawn count, raids are going to get harder. But in general, there comes a time when more pawns are the best thing. As long as your computers are still running okay and you can feed them, you're all right. Let's give this child a nice, comfortable steel crib. Oh no, I'm remembering what happened to the last babies. Oh, that's why we didn't have any more babies. Ugh. So for anyone that doesn't know, last run that we failed, we had 2 babies in cribs. The spitter launched a zombie through our roof, landed next to the babies, and immediately turned and started eating the babies alive. And we were shooting the zombie, and it just ate the baby's head off while we were trying to kill the zombie. Yep. So that was the thing that happened. Make it a very tight room. I don't think it matters. The zombies can land. It's mortar based, not drop pod based. A baby prison. Not zombies being zombies. Look at this tiny delicious brain next to me. Actually, that's too complex for a zombie to think. But yeah, we've tested it. The zombies land like a mortar, so you can't. The only thing that blocks their landing is the overhead mountain. Put the baby in the mountain. Nursery and prison in the mountain. Today's been pretty good so far, yeah. Heartseeker, not too much today. Yeah, I usually do some kind of modded run every 3 or 4 runs. Sometimes just a modded storyteller, sometimes a themed one. Yeah, I have to make sure I carry the babies, yeah. Like have bald dude who is incapable of violence carry the baby. Let the prisoners watch the babies. Lies, thank you for the 3 months. Drop pod dumping your Twitch Prime. Thank you, Twitch Prime wealth. Thank you, Lies. I would appreciate 10+ turrets in there. I really do want to test a turret out here. I think it's going to have its own problems, but it'll be interesting to do. And we still want to build the thumper. I want to see what that's like. We can do all these things now that we can finally make our own components, so. Just been waiting for this disease to get through. Hey, more steel. What's going on? Amont, welcome in. Yeah, I think I'm at... Oh, right. I was going to vat grow till 3. That's right. We don't need to do this yet, but I'll go ahead and get one ready anyway. The zombies probably can't eat them while they're in the vat. Thumper with turrets around it. Yeah, we'll have to try that. There's a lockpick zombie up there. Okay. Boom, boom. Can you explain how to make a god pawn with a baby? Sure. So starting at age 3 to 13, they're gonna get learning tiers. So basically, you want someone scheduled for childcare. You want a desk connected to 3 blackboards. and you want to make sure that if you go into your child's, like if you click on a child, you go in here, they're going to have icons of the things that they're going to want to do for their learning tier. And as long as they have access to that, then they are going to end up Y3. That's just how the game works. Yeah, just start 3 to 13 is where from 0 to 3 they're infants. They can't walk. So from 3 to 13, you just raise them, you know, like that. And as long as they hit max growth tiers, you're gonna get to pick one trait out of a bunch, and you're also gonna get 3 passions every time. So it's not too difficult. Yeah, you just, and you can raise them in a vat until they're 3 if you want, so that it goes quickly. That part goes through quickly. And if you want to get them to adult body size after they get their last growth tier at 13, you put them back in the growth vat until 18. But that's pretty much all there is to it. Just make sure they have everything they need for the growth tiers that it shows in their need. Someone assigned into childcare and a desk with 3 blackboards attached to it, and they're going to get, you know, that top tier pretty much every time.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Shavi, thank you for the brand new sub. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If not, let me know. But Shavi, thank you for the support. A brand new sub. Paul, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you, Paul. A Twitch baby sub. Oh no, Alpaca did get pregnant. Alpaca got pregnant. They're 42 years old and 25% chance. Well. Alright, babies. Yeah, they're going to want to play at a comm station, yeah. This is run number 5. It's a miracle. Hopefully they survive childbirth. Life finds a way. Alright, well, I think we're going to go deal with those mechs. We're nowhere near a single volley for centipedes, even if everyone hits. Oh god, breacher zombies. Didn't see them. This would be an interesting mod to pair with Fog of War, actually. Maybe I should have done that. But there's always more runs we can do. One really good thing about this run is everyone has such high shooting skill, because we can just go out and kill zombies whenever. Corner, yeah, technically, yeah. But it would only hit them if they... Well, you can't throw it through, but the EMP blast can go through the corner. With this mod, they hit 18 to 20 skill without it. Yeah, it's really crazy. It's really crazy. Everyone gets good at shooting, and if they're not, just take them outside and let them shoot a few zombies. I think I'm gonna ally someone and call in bulk goods sometime. Is there a way to prevent mech raid drops? They don't exist anymore. Mech drops are removed in 1.4. So as long as you're updated to 1.4, you're not gonna get mech drops. So that's the way you prevent it. Update your game to 1.4. Melee only. I was saying it would be pretty crazy to see the melee gods go up against the zombies. Yeah. Melee gods versus zombies. So we'll come back to the zombie mod maybe every few runs as well and do a different iteration if people are liking it and it's getting a good reception on YouTube. Yeah, it looks like Stone Shard is actually continuing development, which is good. There's a lot of different ways to play this mod too, like with the settings alone. All right, we're gonna build a few hospital beds. emergencies. Who's Lydia? It's a mystery. Melee only without EMP? Yeah, I've done multiple melee only runs with no EMP. They're both on YouTube. Masterwork. Nice job. Nice job. Yeah, there's 2 different melee runs on YouTube where it's literally melee only. No turrets, no mortars, no EMP, nothing. Just melee. Melee Gods run is so fun. The Melee Gods episode 1 just hit 50,000 views like yesterday. If you haven't checked it out, it's such a unique run. And it was very, very fun. One of the most fun RimWorld runs I've ever had. You can just search for RimWorld Melee Gods on YouTube if you want, or RimWorld Melee, you'll probably find it. Such a crazy run. Absolute blast to play. I still have that, you can actually download the genes for the Melee Gods on my website for free too. Only run, no upgrade. Yeah. I mean, that's basically what people do on the speed run as well. Melee Gods, take 2. Melee Gods versus zombies. That would be fun. There's both edited versions and full VOD versions of the Melee Gods as well. So if you want to watch the edited ones, there are 30-minute episodes that are edited down to only the most interesting parts. And then there's also the full VODs. Red Nix. Okay, let's see. God, now it's friggin' raining again. Where's the Lydia summon? There it is. Did you do a quote? Oh, Smurf did a Lydia summon as well. I think it's number 3. Let me see.
Quote 1792. There's a spike in my butt.
Jesus Christ. What kind of random quote is that? Alright, well, Simon. Let's see what your quote is. It's the perfect Lydia quote. Why is it the perfect quote? I don't know. I don't know these answers. I just make everything up. There's a name for those. I'm about to go pop that Ancient Danger anyway. This map is always friggin' raining. Just rain, rain, rain. Oh my god, a triple Granny. Alright, Hysteric. Let's see what 3 things Granny has to say before we go after this Ancient Danger. Granny, if you were going into an Ancient Danger to kill mechs and save some ancients to hopefully get new colonists, what would you say?
You have to stop holding the D. They didn't come out of the womb with a 6-pack. Did she just compliment her own butt?
I think so, Granny. I think so. Heartseeker. Here, the resub. Broke French students. Oh, yeah. No worries, Heartseeker. I very much appreciate it. If you can't subscribe for any reason, like any reason, you don't have the funds, or you don't want to, or you hate the channel, or you hate me and my family, you want us to not be able to pay our bills, whatever the reason, it's fine. No, I do appreciate it, but yeah, it really is true. There's lots of free ways to help streams, you know, hanging out, lurking, viewing stuff on YouTube, hitting the like button on YouTube, following the stream, you know. But I do appreciate it. Thanks, Granny. Very insightful. I hate this channel. Here's my subscription. Well, because of Granny. All right, the rain has stopped. As soon as it's daylight, we're going to see what's in that Ancient Danger. Oh, I'm supposed to switch games here in just a minute, but I'm going to see what's in the Ancient Danger first. I can't leave you hanging. I can't leave me hanging. Arla, why are you bringing the duck in, huh? What is Gourd? Gourd's a new game that just came out today. It's a pretty unique game. It's also a kind of colony management and survival game, but with some RPG elements. Still with death and destruction. Yeah, that is true, probably. So about 6 in-game hours and we'll go out there. Medical treatment needed. Talking to buying another game. It's not a sponsored thing. I've been looking at it for a while though. The developers did send me a key, but it's not sponsored. Happy Troll, welcome in. We're coming in, Troll. And Bear Null, near the 555 bits. Like a dark 3D version of RimWorld. Yeah, I played it during the Steam Next Fest. It's really interesting. All the other colony game and it was fun. RimWorld's very happy, peaceful, yeah. That's right. Such a peaceful planet. Look at all these peaceful zombies wandering around. Wanting a peaceful bite of our brain. Maybe just a piece of our brain. Alright, almost time. Alright, so this is going to be a little risky. Alright. So we don't actually outrange minigun centipedes. We're the same range as them. So things could go badly and Kin could die. Way to go, Kin. What great aiming. Oh god. Morning sickness. Alpaca, you maybe you go out of the combat area. Hello? Mech? The crap? We tricked us. Ken, you better get that. Oh, nice throw, Ken. Go. Nice. All right. Ken, you can go back, get your weapon. Alpaca, you can go home. And as far as people that can rest if we need to, we got Vest, Furzin, and Spaceman. So Furzin over there, Spaceman, Vest. Okay. So these three can arrest at 100%. And there's only 3 caskets in there. All right, that one is dead, unfortunately. And those are enemies. Hang on, we have shock lance. Whoa, what just happened with Porcupine? What was that? Wait, why are you on fire? Hey, why are you on fire? Oh, we cause brain damage. Christ. Tough construction. Oh well, capture him. Bad luck. Bad luck. Another one's dead. We got a joy wire. We're gonna want that. Let's go ahead and pop this open while we're out here. Okay. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I did a research biogenerator though, so in the long run, you know. Carry that back. Carry that. I guess we might as well get the plasteel while we're here. And then make sure we're escorting them. Well, that Ancient Danger was a little, Oh, what do they have in their inventory? Nothing, okay. A little underwhelming. No, we don't have any healing for them either, no. Haven't got any of that. Oh, it's just a burned scar. So we didn't, like, completely, like, ruin them. They're also on Go Juice right now. Alright. Have anything in his inventory? Not really, no. It's just minor brain damage. Just minor brain damage. Okay. Alright, alright. Yeah, this one had gold, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Gold and a Go Juice. So, yeah, this is a pretty good one if we can get them. We needed another construction and crafter, and they're tough, so. It's a good one. It's like, oh, an exploding zombie somewhere. I don't know if we can get them. Yeah, good construction crafting is exactly what we were looking for, so. If we manage to actually get him entirely. We have a recruiting inspiration. If we do, I might just literally go ahead and recruit him and then convert him after. All right, all right. And it's almost time for festivals also. Converting inspiration. Win, yeah, that would be excellent. That would be fantastic. Oh my god, a trade ship finally. I was talking earlier how like one day we had 3 or 4 and we haven't had any since. All right. It's been so long I can't even remember where the comms console is. Floppy ears and attractive. Cold tolerant, hyper aggressive, deep yellow skin. Yeah, we probably don't need any of those. Probably. Gravitation. We could take that just to get it out of the resource pool if there's nothing else that we want. Look at that. Marine helmets, cadaver helmets. Do you want to take that to get it? I don't think we... Not so sure. We can make our own components now. But, you know. Alright. Zusha, you get one of those. Furzin, you get one of those. And... yeah, I guess we can go in order. It's fine. The guy turned up there. ABC. Also, I have 10 tox grenades. You go well for them. Yeah, that's always funny. Like that early game raid where they show up with like a smoke launcher and 2 EMPs. It's always nice. Always nice. How do you sell 100 T with one click? You can shift click to go up in hundreds at a time. You can also control click to go up in different ones, and then you can shift control to go up even more. So yeah, there shift and control are modifiers on that. Why not buying barrels? We still have 2 barrels, and we have 3 mortars, so I think we're okay right now. Got a solo genie with a EMP grenade. All right, so before anything else happens, I think that's a really good spot. We can come back and do our festivals immediately. I want to wrap things up. I'm going to save this so nothing else happens. And if you stick around with me, we're going to try out a game that was just released today. Not a sponsored game, but a game I've been looking to try. Very unique mishmash of games, but it also is survival quality management type stuff. So let me save this. And yeah, it looks like OBS is holding up so far, so that's a good sign. Yeah, control is 10, shift is 100, and then shift control is 1,000 at a time. 1,000 at a time. Every time I try to close the zombie mod, it does this, because it's just like so much going on. But thankfully, due to commitment mode, it's saving all the time anyway, so it's not a big deal.